Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Versace on my wrist, baby, make a wish. You could sell your Rari, but you can't afford my outfit. Make a wish.
An upcoming region merge, a challenging arcade mode, and some adjustments to care package goods. All this and more as we dive into the Update 32.1 patch report. First up, as you may have seen from our recent announcement, some regions around the world will be merged with this update. The main goal of this merge is to improve queue times and increase competition across the globe by bringing more players into the same games. This merge will take place when Update 32.1 goes live, and you can check out the latest region merge announcement for full details on what's happening. Next up, the fight against the Hungers continues in arcade mode with a more difficult twist. Our new mode, Hungers Left Behind, will be a much more difficult version of Survivors Left Behind, increasing the damage that hungers do. Can you deal with these newly improved hungers and make it to the safe zone before they seek you out? Grab your team and face the nightmare when Hungers Left Behind drops on October 10th for PC and October 17th for console. We're also making some long overdue adjustments to care package weapons, which haven't seen a significant change for quite a while. There are lots of changes here, including both buffs and nerfs, so make sure you check out the patch notes for all the changes. There's also a new Survivor Pass, the next ranked season, updates to the recall system, bug fixes, and more. So check out the patch notes for full details. Update 32.1 is here, so try out the new arcade mode. Grab yourself an improved care package weapon. Get ready to take on some new challengers. We'll see you on the Battlegrounds.
They come from the dark lab, the noisy cannibals. Only they can stop them. The Hunger Busters! They're back and armed to kill. Why take chances?
And we may see an iron sight K9 shot coming through here. Oh, we do absolutely stunning stuff there.
And further afield, but not too much from there. If we can back towards that northeast side. Whoa! If I can't see you, I'm going to try and flank. He doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, I mean, Steve must be wishing that he was actually streaming now with the action and the content that's been produced right in front of me. He's been run over. Look, man.
No.
How much weight
No.
is limited?
No.
Oh, my word, Mag.
He's down and out. It's like they are getting the skill. Now the blue zone, they... Oh, great spray! Spotted them out.
Just probably Harry, just definitely spots him out there. Good spray. 1, 2. Ooh.
Oh, gets it right, go for the flank. He's going to repeat. Oh, he gets it down as well. Great spray!
Would be in play, it's just worked. That situation is absolutely perfect. And Cassie has just run into the fire there. She won't see it because of the smoke, and that's not good. And she get the bandage off quickly. It doesn't look like that, so it should be alright. Seabag will just get picked up from distance there. It's hokey pokey. Picks Cassie up. Oh. But I don't think that came in there. As we see Seabag.
No, he's back up.
He's back up. He is back up. Seabag. Oh! Boom. Explosions everywhere. It's like a scene from a Michael Bay film.
Now it has to run through open terrain, wiggle, wiggle, jiggle, jiggle. The shots now working their way. We're in the top 4 position. It's a 4 versus 1. Make that to a top 2, and it's 1 done. Thank you very much. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. There we go. Now a little leg. See what else. Like, little toasty, $5.99. I won't get what free gets in my basket. I'll be shopping here next time. I'll be dropping on in.
To hot and spicy.
Spicy,
Yeah. Oh, brilliant shot
great
back
shot.
there. These body shots are coming in, doing absolutely nothing. Hip fire going on, as I mentioned before the game. He just gets up there. Excellent stuff.
Monster might be down. He's DVNO. And he can still talk to his team. Whoa! What a headshot comes in hot and spicy. Balls. R2! What is going on?
I mentioned it back at the start of the game, so there's a clips you will see of this, and that is absolutely unbelievable stuff.
Oh my God, what man? What's off? Come on, first place there.
Yeah, he'll be looking. Oh, nice shot there. Eventually takes down the Vanny. Now we're on with the star of the show, let's call it Solaka Venom. Oh, takes another one down. And with the form that Solaka is in the moment, you'd expect this to end pretty quick. He just gets another one. Soon to be on 5-6 kills to himself there. One-man team at the moment finishes it off with 7 kills.
The outside has pulled back down towards the south, just FYI guys, and the underzone has kind of gone like a marble around the zone, back down towards the south now. So quite difficult as well, like people using the trees at the end here. The down bodies. I feel like the jump for, especially with down numbers. 3 teams remain. Technically it's 4 versus 3, but one is DB and scrap 2 DB now. Can fight from here. He needs to get those shots in. In zone. He needs to make that push forward. He's trying to do everything he can. Don't get the rest. He takes a huge hit in the southern net, and then it's playing. Caster Curse go down. Great pressure at the end.
And it's back to normal guns, right? It's back to standard PUBG and weaponry. You know, it's just like the blue zone is a little bit different.
It's a good blue zone actually as well.
Yeah, very good, yeah. As we see a monster now. Right, hiding. Takes him down. Expect him. Yeah, definitely been seen. I think here. I expect him maybe to get the 1 knock. Does get the knock, but I think he gets
1,
shut
2,
down. Oh, gets 2.
2.
He's shut down very quickly there.
What are your 3 guns? Any gun?
Any gun. Like, I mean, you've got to pick up the P90.
Hopefully they've got the vehicles. As I said before, they can't. You've got the arc. Have a little peekaboo over the top. Looks down. Now gets the ginormous chicken outfit. Shooting. Oh my God! Hot spicy for 2, maybe.
I can imagine a cooked grenade drive-by coming here. Is it gonna?
Got
It does
one.
what it is as well. Can't see the tracer. Oh!
Whoa! There comes out Fury. And hot spicy well. He's got the peak. He's got the angle. He should put him down here. Oh, he's able to get himself towards cover. He's moved. Hot spicy dropped his shoulder, but he's dropped himself down. And now, what a move! Fury on TPP, 2 versus 2. But you'd argue to say here, Dean, the angles are going to get the victory.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, push to the next box, and now we're going to see 2v1 pincer attack in there.
Oh, great
and
shot.
there we have it. I think we have the winner for game number 3. Massive drop scene where people are. We see a punch out going on at the moment. As you see, MI6 taking down Hot and Spicy. What used to on that swamp and Turner area. PP Bison in play, which we don't have to see. But he's going to get rid of it. No, he doesn't.
No, he's getting good. Let's look back. Try and pull the trigger. Talk about pulling the trigger. That's a great spray from the orb.
Not there. Sorry, safe res doing wonderful stuff. And is that another PP Bison ripping into Nil there?
Done most of the damage, but it was another player. Does he know he's a secondary player? Must know as well. There he goes. That's pick him up as rock into the end zone. Needs that one good spray, but it's going to be the reindeers. Well, they're going to bag. That's going to be a winner chicken dinner on the 4th minute.
Do I go with my teammate who's right next to me in the leaderboard, or do I push him off to one side and then think, hopefully he gets killed? You know what I mean? Like, it gets all a bit selfish now, you know. So
Shotgun's gone over the top. It's the player cover. Goes for the up and over, but of course it's damage. He swaps over. Oh, lucky enough his player came back through as he didn't quite get the connection.
it yes, is an interesting thing.
A lot of damage though.
No, it's true.
Now he's
Oh,
closer.
nice stuff. There, Mark, and yeah, picks it. Oh, we've got a bit of a destruction diving on here. Jumps out of the vehicle there. Oh!
I don't think he meant to do that. I generally don't think he meant to do it. Teamed up with his other counterpart, which packs a punch, so wait and see where he lies. Right there. Got the split in him, great split. Let's go for the reload. Doesn't quite get around in time. Good pressure from the guys, Doctor. Look at his duos. A lot of people are just really bouncing around. That's a good shot. A bit of damage, a lot of damage was done. There goes Del. The shot swap over, you got a secondary. You know Del's going to land some stuff.
Oh, he got in there, just hack shots though, Mark. There, landed, doing the best he can at the moment. Oh, beautiful stuff there.
Done. This is a very, very quick, very explosive ending. Oh, that one down. Oh, he pops out again. Oh, is it dance off? No, it's not funny time. It's dance off time.
What Stel's waiting for? We've never won one of these. He's got to go.
Oh, no. Punchy, no.
He's like, I've had enough of this.
He's going to win one. He's going to win one by cheating. He's going to win it by cheating. PUBG Reddit, you feed it here first. Winner with a chicken dinner. God mode to the end. That's it from us. See you guys later. Peace.
and welcome to the PUBG Reddit Custom Games. We're in the final month of Season 2, whereby at the end of tonight's show, we'll be crowning, or maybe re-crowning, a champion. Well, my name is Apocalypse, and I'll be one of your hosts tonight, which leads me to introduce the man alongside me. He opened up the season a couple of months ago, and we'll have the pleasure of closing it out for you guys tonight. He is the wonderful LyteByte. Light, very warm welcome to you. Firstly, how are you? And secondly, are you looking forward to what these 5 games might produce this evening?
Yeah, so I'll start with how am I? I am ecstatic about the games today. I'm a little sad, though, that I didn't get to play this season because that means I have to give up my Champions title from last season. So my pretty hot pink Discord name, not going to be there after these games today. So a little sad, but you know what? I'm here casting. I'm going to have a great time no matter what happens.
Brilliant. And hopefully you guys are going to have enjoyed tonight. And if you want to join the game tonight, it's quite easy to do so. All you need to do is head over to the PUBG Reddit Discord, read the custom game information in the channel, keep an eye on the custom games for the lobby information, find that lobby in the custom game section in-game, enter the password, and you will be in. We're on a slight delay at the moment of 3 minutes, so you still have time to get into that first game, but if you don't, no worries, just join the second game. It doesn't matter if you missed that first game. So, talking about how to join, what are the game modes tonight? And Light, if you want to run through how these are going to be played out.
All right, so we're going to begin with Praise the Lord. Hallelujah! We're going to go with the flare guns for game 1. So guns and armor is how you're going to fight each other. 100 crates every phase. So you're not going to have any shortage of weapons. DBS is in this crate, guys, so I want to see some of those. Limited BRDM, so you might want to get those early. That's what I think would be very wise. Meanwhile, your game, Apocalypse, for game 2 is Prison Break. On Miramar, playing with the Scorpion and Winchester only. Level 2 gear, prison finish. Game number 3, yeah, we have no idea what's going on, so hashtag blame Dell. That's all we know about it. Meanwhile, game 4, Blue Sandwich, 2 blue zones on the map. Inner zone hurts more, and the loot, for your convenience, has been boosted. Finally, ending out on Rondo, Mad Max Dogfight. JS9s, level 3 backpack, 2 armor, no throwables, no market or coins. It's just guns and gliders, everybody. They will be delivered, so please land with your squad.
And with them games, we also have the point system of how it will be played and how you acquire points in the leaderboard. It's pretty simple. It's a little bit different to the esports where you get points for kills. We don't allow that because we have a varied amount of skilled players, from very good players to players who just play casual. So to try and even that out, we've got our own little point system. Join a game, you get a point. There will be no one with 0 points at the end of the night. Every 5 minutes survived, you will also get a point. As you can see there, placement points are slightly different to esports. You'll get 5 points for first, 3 for second, 2 for third, and a point each for fourth, fifth, and sixth. And as you can see there in the bottom, we have bonus points for missions. And Light, what are these missions?
So, the very first mission we have is Dead Arm. Do not pick up more than 1 throwable for 2 points in a single game. The second is Triathlon. Walk, drive, or swim for a total of 5 kilometers. Flying does not count as far as I'm aware, so sorry you glider teams, especially you Llama. I don't know if that counts. So, and then finally, mission 3 is no blue damage. Don't let it touch you. Okay, blue zone grenades do not count. And then as a rule clarification for everyone, each one of these missions can only be done 1 time over the course of these 5 games we are about to play. So, and then just to toss it over to our participating content creators, we have Noah, aka Who Built the Ark, bringing his community with him today, as well as Amalama. Both have been fantastic supporters of PUBG Reddit over the last couple seasons, and they've had lots of great plays. So I'm looking forward to see what they have in store for us today.
And with that, they'll be playing to try and win this season outright. But you guys can also win stuff in between games. There's 500 G-Coin up for grabs in between every game. Head over to the Discord and be able to find that in the giveaway section. So, we talked about the season, who might be the champion. Let's head over and have a look at the season board. Light, do you want to run through and explain how this is going to work and what we're going to expect?
All right, so Who Built the Ark in first place, 73 points. Who has Hockey Puck, who's been playing with Noah the last few months, trailing just slightly behind in 72 points. It's Fury at 72. Hackshot's also at 72. So it is a very close race here for the first 4 seeds. And then 5th place, Nattery at 60. That's a 12-point gap between 4th and 5th. Meanwhile, Cassie at 58, Amalama 56, Morax Adriana 55, and Ocarino at 50. Now, the point disparity between 1st and 9th is 23 points. That is actually still a winnable point gap, because in 5 games you can score, I believe the maximum is, I think, 36 if you win all games and all the challenges. So this is a winnable scenario for even Ocarino in 9th place.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a challenge to do that, especially with the form Who Built the Ark. And you know him, you've played with him. You said to me off air that he's meticulous in the way he plays. He's quite methodical. He's quite in-game, like he's intelligent, his in-game sense. So do you actually see anyone being able to catch him?
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut on that because it's roasting material for Noah, so I'm not gonna say anything. No comment.
Right. Well, I mean, I think it's possible for it's Fury and Hackshots to pull it off. They're teammates of mine that I played in the middle of this season. They're very good players. So, but Noah just seemed to be just at the top all the time. He just seems to be. He plays the game so well. He understands how each game mode, even with the game modes he's not even played, he just seems to know how to get the best out of that as well.
Right. And having played with him for season 1, the crux of his strategy is placement, which is what you're incentivized to do in these PUBG Reddit games. So he will try to avoid fights that we don't have any reason to fight. So if we're fighting 3 different squads in phase 1, we're trying to get to first, right? So we just leave. So that's the way he's been generally trying to play, but he's not afraid to get aggressive if he needs to. And he directs his squad accordingly, and the results speak for themselves.
They certainly do. Right, well, we're nearly ready for game number 1. So we're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be back with the first match, which is Praise the Lord, which, we can't wait for that. So we'll see you very shortly.
Welcome back to PUBG Reddit. We have our first game ready to go for you. The players are in the lobby as we speak. You know what? Let's tell them what our game mode is. Let's go ahead and tell them what we got.
So, game number 1 is Praise the Lord. Flare guns will be fired into the sky. Their FPS will drop to the ground, along with guns and armor from the crates. 100 crates per phase, so there should be no one without any loot whatsoever. A limited number of BDRMs. This is on the Kendi. It's FPP and it's a squad game. So, like, you've played this. I think you've played this mode before.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, what is your strategy in the best way of tackling this game?
Okay, so we did this on the very first game of Season 1. And the way we did this is our team landed on the edge of the zone so we could get our BRDM as soon as possible. And then we called in our crates inside the edge, got our weapons. Most of us got MG3s because we figured we're going to burn some BRDMs.
Yeah.
We were correct. We had a lot of bullets to shoot at these tanks. They are very, very important to have, I think. So if you can get BRDM early, I think you should.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's the strategy we adopted.
Definitely. I mean, the MG3 does rip through these BDRMs, but there's also so many other weapons that you can choose. I think obviously the links will be in there now on the Kendi as well. I think it will be. So that'll be interesting because you can headshot people through the windscreen of these tanks now. So that'll be interesting to see a lot. I actually do want to see a lot of links. Hopefully we do see that because I love that. I mean, it makes the arm sound like a mouse farting. That's how big that gun is, right? So I do hope we see a bit of that. So the Kendi, I mean, I think it might be nighttime. I think Dells likes that nighttime look with all the flares going up. But I think I see quite a few people with the P90. That P90 close up shreds.
I could agree. Yeah, and you want to see some of the links. I want to see some of the DBS just for the memes.
Yeah.
Only the memes. So if you guys are bold enough to get some DBS, I will absolutely give you bonus points. I will ask Gab, our producer here, to give you extra points on the scoreboard just for that. I don't know if he'll give them to you, but maybe.
Yeah, maybe. and if the game messes up, as you can see on my t-shirt here, it's hashtag blame Dell, as we say in custom games. Anything goes wrong, it's always his fault. Which goes with the game 3 later on. It's like we have no idea what's going to happen at all.
I mean, that's just the nature of customs. I mean, it's custom. I mean, how can you plan for something that isn't set in stone game after game, right? And it's especially like a flare drop. Okay, I'm going to call in. I don't know what the spawn rate on the settings is, but for us, it was like a flare every like 3 feet. So, you can call in like 10 crates within the first 3 minutes. And, come to think of it, I don't think I ever saw a P90 in the 5 crates that I spawned for myself.
Wow.
Not even one. I had mostly OMS and MKs.
Yeah, I mean, the MK is a big one, right? Yeah, it's big.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I was actually talking to Noah last night, and he was telling me that the MK might be the go-to weapon for him because he just used one for DMR and the other one to just, burn the players that he could see.
That's it. That thing on auto is a shredding machine in itself, right?
It is so good. So good. I love it. It's I would still have to pick the P90 over it for CQC, but
yeah.
MK is pretty dang good.
It
is. Great weapon.
And with all the level 3 gear as well that everyone's going to have, it's the P90 with the SMG with the limb multiplier damage as well. It's a destroyer.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly the reason I picked the P90 for this particular mode, especially in Season 1, Game 1. And it didn't serve me well. I was P90'd myself by hack shots of all people. So, yeah, it was an interesting game. But okay, we have our friendly neighborhood petrol station.
We do.
I know gasoline. They don't sell any diesel here, which is unfortunate because we are driving tanks that run exclusively on diesel.
Yeah, I mean, Dino Land, which I've already seen the flight path. Yeah, just no one's going to really be reaching that. But there's plenty of places there like that. Most people are going to be pretty safe, I would say. Do you not agree?
Yep, and as you can see right there at the north end of the map, Who Built the Ark's team is right there on the edge, so it looks like it's going to be a repeat of the strategy. And meanwhile, Amalama, also up there on the north side, has the same idea, except most of them are out of the zone, so looks like they're going to prioritize the BRDM up there. Interesting selection. Yeah, very interesting team split overall. Look, 2 teams on the south side and basically no one in between, about the 2/3 way to the south. Basically no one there.
And as we see here, there's already a little bit of a mishaps as someone is trying to run him. Oh, he's getting the second. Oh dear. And there's a throw coming in. This why are you coming to back up with no weaponry?
No!
Did he get the vehicle? Wow, what a start. What a start. Like
No, that is
just
not
having the most quietest of starts, and then we have this carnage.
Oh, he's getting the chips though, so it's not over for Facade and Dan here. But yeah, Nil is being a pain in the behind.
Yeah, it's quite right though. It's quite right. You mentioned the chips there. Like, it's a great little play to get them back, and you know they're going to get it back in. As we can hear the he's baiting him.
It was a good bait, but yeah, he was just fast enough. And oh, here we go. The call-ins are coming. Look, on Twitch, excuse me. We're watching Kruske. We got 1, 2, 3, at least 8 players after this launch. Yeah, just a running duo here with Mr. Ziptie. While Amalama still on the north side, outside the zone, so they are not going to get any crate guns. They are outside the zone, so they're only going to get tanks here. Interesting strategy. I don't think it'll work out for them, so I hope they move out here pretty soon.
Do they actually realize that they're not well, because I don't know, there's only a limited amount of burdens, right? So they might get a few of them.
Oh, you know what?
And then they'll just get the crates after
this
that,
might
right?
actually be brilliant.
Oh,
you know, I'm actually thinking about it.
Yeah.
This might actually be brilliant. I don't know how many tanks are in phase 1, but if they call in all of the BRDMs early, that means no one else gets them.
It just twigged.
This might actually be brilliant.
It was your like enthusiasm of when it twigged, the penny dropped for me. Like, they're stealing all the BDRMs, possibly. That's what an IQ strategy that would be.
I don't know if there are any more BRDMs in the following zones, but if this is all the BRDMs early, this is actually a masterful IQ play from Amalama's team.
Fantastic.
Like, I'm actually in awe.
Yeah,
like, I can't believe I didn't think of that.
It's such a good idea. I hope it does play out like that, as we see that fantastic view there of all the flares in the sky. I mean, you see there, Amalama with a couple of BRDMs at the moment. So yeah, it looks, and there's one on its side as well. So it does look like they're calling a bunch of them in, just like you said there, Light.
I don't know how many they called in. We didn't get to see. Oh, we got one on the side. I would say how unfortunate, but they have like 6 others, so it's probably not that bad. But hey, that's one less BRDM for someone else. All right. Ooh, okay.
Wow.
That's quite the collection. Oh, we got a Lynx in there. You see it?
I do. And so much stuff in there. That's insane.
And Mr. Ziptie picked one up, so there are 2 in this crate. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Do you think we might see 2 Lynx?
Oh, you could
put double Lynx? That would be something.
You could have put a red dot on it and use it as like a shotgun, right? That thing hits so hard.
Ugh. Okay, so yeah, Facade and Dan did get called in, so good for them. They are not out of the game yet. So this is gonna be interesting. Okay, we got Dark Moon just to the right of Facade here, the southeast, picking up their crates. But yeah, Facade, I don't know what your plan is. I think you're gonna go for that car in front of you, and then drive to your team. Yeah, I'm not sure what the plan is here. Do you have any ideas?
No, I'm not too sure what we do. I did think that Dark Moon may have looked, but he looked like he was so focused on looting all these crates that he just had no idea that was someone were coming over the top of him. But yeah, I think they're just going to grab the vehicle as quick as they can, and they will head and try and team up with the rest of the team. And hopefully they'll have a load of drops ready, and they'll be able... And we saw how many stuff... Look how many recall stations there are on that map. That's insane.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know Dells could actually input more recall stations. Like, there's no hashtag blame
Are
Dell
those
on that. That's
snow?
insane.
Can you add more
I
stations?
had no idea till I saw that map. Then that is mental.
Yeah, speaking of mental, the bears are just we're just observing them in their natural habitat.
Yeah, do bears poo in the woods is normally the saying, but it's on the mountainside at the moment, and he's stuck.
Yeah. And it jumps off the cliff. He didn't want any part of our observation. I see.
Flying
could you imagine
bears.
if they chased the camera crew? That would be hilarious.
Oh, that would be good. As you can see here, we've got the new update in the Observer mode where we can see the entire team's util, including throwables and meds as well, which is a nice little addition to it. It's also been, I don't think it's been used as much in esports as it could do, but I think it's a great little addition just to see what the teams have got left in the backpacks.
I actually really like it. Honestly, how long is this patch? Like a month?
Yeah,
something like that.
I think it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys have that for last month's? I wasn't able to see the.
I think they did have it. Yeah, they definitely did it. The only thing they had I don't think they used it too much. Was you can see people's waypoints now as well. So like,
oh, okay, that's
you can
neat.
actually you can look at how teams are going to try and rotate in to the zone and stuff. So instead of like guessing, you can actually pick a team. Like we can look at Braveheart. You'd go to the map, you'd press a button, and it'd show you maybe their IGR's thoughts and like we're going to try this rotation into the zone, and that just gives us guys like as casters like more info and like to be able to discuss instead of trying to guess what we're going to do. We can literally see what we're going to do. So that's another brilliant addition to this Observer mode.
Yeah, that would actually be very beneficial because I know Noah does that quite a bit with the waypoints.
Yeah.
He will actually mark the path that he wants to take, exactly the way he wants to take it. So that would be actually very, very cool to see how his mind works.
Yeah, that would be good.
So we got cars for Facade and Dan. Yeah, Confetti. I don't know the team name, but I'm gonna roll with Confetti because that's all I see on the confused. Okay, got it. It's not confused Confetti. I'm rolling with it now.
Oh my word!
Oh wow,
that shift.
Whoa, that's a small zone. Holy moly. Okay, so this is the question. Okay, did Amalama burn all the BRDM spawns for everybody else on zone 2? I don't actually know, but we're gonna find out.
We certainly will find out.
That might be the big brain play if the zone is going to be this small.
Oh, we have people. Is that a secret? Oh, right. Okay. I didn't understand what was going on then. Yeah, it was I didn't recognize it because we was under the ground. But yeah, it's the secret room. I think they had the self-res then. I think I quickly saw that. So that'll be a bit of a game changer. I don't know how you feel about that light within the game, but it's I guess in Publix, yeah, it's not bad. But it just takes away the hardcoreness of what I think essentially is PUBG.
Yeah, and I think part of the problem with especially like the AD is the fact that sometimes I forget that I have it.
Yeah, I know exactly
I think
what
that's
you're
really
saying.
what it is.
I just sit there knocked and going, oh, I can't do anything.
Yeah,
Come and res me. I mean, I look
then,
in the
everybody
backpack,
else
like,
gets
oh.
knocked. Yeah, then everybody else gets knocked, and then you're just kind of sitting there like, wait, why aren't we dead? And then you look in your inventory and go, oh yeah, I could have used this 20 seconds ago. And yeah, it's not great. Oh, yep, we got a pathway here for Who Built the Ark. They're gonna take the river, the icy river pathway to like Dino Land, Lumberyard, and then make their way into zone. Which, in terms of rotation, yeah, you're not gonna fight anybody. So good plan.
Yeah, it's a wide rotate, but you said he's meticulous. He's careful in what he does, and that is it's looking a pretty solid rotate at the moment. As we do see a couple of more IDMs coming in, and it is from Amalama's team as well, so he's taking even more. So we're probably going to have one each here, which I don't think I've seen that. So having one each is going to be absolutely insane.
I agree. Yeah, then we also gotta give a shout out to whoever makes the skins for these, because that pink, man, just looks so good on the white snow. I could pick it out a mile away. So, yeah, I think the BRDMs are going to be very handy going into the zone, but I think the links being added to these crates, I think is going to change the game and make it a lot harder. Ooh, here we got our first fight. Dark Moon getting one. Doesn't take a whole lot of damage like I thought he would, but he gets one knock. And I think it's just him in this bunker. Meanwhile, his teammates are just above the hill. He's going to get a second one. Okay. Quagmire gets flushed. Okay. Meanwhile, Facade Destroyer is also out. And then Headshots out. Oh, I hear an AED. I don't know who got... Oh, Kickback had it. And the Dark Moon also has an AED. Okay.
Well, here we are on board.
Beast on the road.
Yeah, Beast on rotate. There's only the member left now. His vehicle's going to blow up. Oh, and he knocks himself.
No, Beast.
Oh, he's self-res.
Too early.
Self-res. Oh, no. He's going to get flushed. And he is going to go out. And we have our first team eliminated, which I was muted. Goes out in 12th place.
Yeah, well, it's not like we could hear them anyway, so for us, they are exactly what their name says. They were, in fact, muted.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see how that fight ended back at the secret station there. You know, there was good trading going on and back, and it was almost a res-off, right, happening. We heard the two, like, beeps from the self-res happening at almost the same time, so...
Yes, we did.
Be interested to see who got up first, as we see Braveheart as nil. Rotating round here, as we see the next phase.
Looks like looks like whoever Team 11 up there who is at that bunker are the victors here. It looks like they're only a 3-man at the moment, though. Oh, nope, I do see a 4th arrow. So, yeah, they are a full squad, so they survived. But, oh, interesting. Noah and Who Built the Ark not taking their designed route. They're going to go just straight south and onto the road. That's interesting.
Yeah, it looks like they're just pulling into this small... I'm not even going to say the shape of what this compound looks like, because it's, you know... We all know what I'm talking about, but he has just pulled in.
It's a little adult in nature, sure.
Let's call it that, yeah. As we see, the Wolfen is just knocked there by Kruskit. And Kruskit is one of the PUBG staff as well, so it's great to have him alongside on these custom games. As we see Palmiox, I think that's how we say that, Palmiox, there with the MK, peeking, trying to land some shots there. But nothing landing at the moment.
He's kind of pinned there at that tree, but I think you just go back over the hill and peek from a different spot. Oh, he's going to go exposed. Oh, he's going to take unnecessary damage, I think. But yeah, some great shots coming in from Nyx.
And we see Kruski here with the arm and the 18 times he can look down into people's souls as he crashes them huge 300 magnums rounds into their bodies. But doesn't quite see anyone at the moment. There's that knock. I don't think he's going to get... he's going to come off here. There's someone there in the background there running with the P90 and the FAMAS. I mean, what do you think of the FAMAS? I don't pick it up, so I don't really like it, because as soon as I shoot that thing, I seem to be looking at the sky.
So the FAMAS did get a buff. They do have the extended mag availability now. And previously, it was just the barrel tips. I like you, don't pick it up very often, but I have had the chance to do so after this last patch, and I've got to say it's actually pretty good. If you can get a compensator and an extended like quick draw mag on it, it's actually I would compare it to like the stability of like the M16 on burst. It's actually quite normalized like that. And, compare it with the rate of fire, which is monstrous. It's crazy. It's actually pretty good. I would still pick the AUG and the M4 over it, though, simply because you have the grips that you can throw on it as well.
Yeah. As we see here, we've just gone off them now at the moment, but we're back with Kruski. And look, I'm on Twitch, and he's trying to look at that building there. Is he going to land a shot? Not quite. As we see... in your screen in the bottom right corner, a number of BRDMs there. I think they're all from the same team there. So there's like a squadron of tanks moving their way through the zone in that southern part. You see Kruski absolutely waiting to land a headshot here.
We got a C4 from Zimster onto Ocarinu, and then Skov, gets the roadkill finish. So C4s actually, it might also come in handy here. The sci-fi Carpy, oh, narrowly survives a roadkill, but gets shot by Gorbit.
Yeah.
Sci-fi Carpy is out.
You say
Not
about
the
this,
team elimination for RGB.
Sorry there, like I must say, you just mentioned the C4 as well. We've seen this before at end games where they stick them on and try to just roll them into where a team's like holding up, and it is a strategy that can work. But at the moment, I don't think I've seen as many BRDMs being used like this at the moment. And it's like a wall of metal charging towards people at the moment.
Yep. Then we see our third elimination, RGB. Who had some members of the Amalama community just get eliminated. That was an unfortunate start for them, but you know, that's custom games. Oh, ooh, I don't know where that shot came from, but Facade just took something to the face. Didn't quite kill him though, but he's returned fire with his links. But yeah, we got AFT wrapping south on him. I don't know if they're keeping an eye on him. Yeah, well, Facade, you're stepping out of zone, bro. Yeah. So you don't want to be doing that. Free damage is free damage, and the fact that you even took blue damage at all makes one of the mission challenges we're doing null for you, at least on this game.
That is very, very true. And we saw the really questionable and controversial thermal scoping play there as well. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're both aligned on what we think of that scope, especially with its OP nature against smokes, as we see.
Oh yeah.
You see favourite to lose here with that arm, trying to land some shots and got a bit of a fight. I am Marino picking up Hamster.
And he's the first one down. Yeah, see, who built the Ark has the right idea. Get in the tank to heal up, but he's not totally safe if someone has a Lynx, but it doesn't look like Favorite to Lose, or Osmond here specifically, has the Lynx. So they will survive this one. And Hockey Puck getting knocked by I Am Murano. And who built the Ark's team is not looking good. Ooh, Dark Moon taking Murano from somewhere. I couldn't quite see where, but yeah, now it's just Osman, last man standing for Favorite to Lose. He's got to just break the fight with who built the Ark.
Yeah, that came in at
play for the survival.
time. Didn't it? Like, I mean, who built the Ark were looking in a bit of trouble, but Dark Moon there just came in from an off angle and just stopped that attack right in its tracks, and they had to back off. So who built the Ark probably going to get back to 4 players and be able to push on in the rest of this game.
Right, and they're moving in toward the south side of the zone as they just drive by someone at a rock. I don't think they're gonna fight him. I think they're just gonna keep going to the south side of the zone where no one is, just to maximize their chances of not getting leaked out in the tank.
Yeah, as we see Krusky there, just eliminating a team, just showing his skills there. He's only got 4 kills to himself, so he's looking like the bit of the player as well. And
Zip tie.
Zip tie, yeah.
Yeah, Zip tie getting knocked from behind. E-Docs taking him out from, I believe, the same direction of this fight. Yeah, Kruske, not in a great spot. I think you need a tank at this point, buddy. If you have any flares left, I think you spend it for that tank, or maybe find one just laying around from the remaining teams. Meanwhile, Llama. Oh, no, Walu. Whoa. Where did that go? Walla, what happened to you, buddy? Roadkill to Narnia. Okay. Yeah, Llama now down 1 man. We got RR just running around. An unintentional team roadkill onto Gorbit from Zimster. Not great. Kruske also taking 1 shot onto AFT. So Kruske doing some work for himself, but he's still not in a great spot.
Yeah, and this is where a position, if someone's got the MG3, and I think that I can see a couple of the members of who built the Axe team there on the edge of zone. Like, this is where you think you're safe in these tanks, and then all of a sudden, you just get absolutely shredded. I mean, the P90 is not going to do too much damage against that. As he takes a huge hit there by P-Docs there, and he has got the self-rest, so he will get back up, but I can see the wrap coming in. And look, I Am Twitch is eliminated as Moxar does pick up. P-Docs does that and he picks up the... I got the team one picked up. But yeah, Krusky's eliminated.
Yeah, meanwhile, Llama trying to take another shot at this other team in here, but it looks like they're down a man. Meanwhile, P-Doc's also looking in that same direction, hearing the shots from earlier. Ooh, a C4 from Skavlaren onto themselves. Not ideal, but ooh, man, this is... I think it's one man standing, and we got Jen for Llama, the last one standing. Yeah, Gorbit also the last one standing for their team. Not a whole lot of ammo for their Groza. Dude, whoa. Okay, I'm not sure what we just observed there, but it looked like Gorbit's tank decided to hop up a little bit. Got some extra lift in the suspension, I guess. But yeah, the Llama, Gem, and Gorbit, the last people standing for rapid reloaders, and the Llamas. AFT also has a really great spot. Who built the Ark? Still outside on the southwest zone, but who's shooting at him? From the south side. Yeah, AFT here has pretty much zone dominance on this whole north side. I think they have a very nice split.
Yeah, you see now that teams are playing the edge of the zones, and they're just deciding to get rid of any BRDMs if they can, as possible. They can become so powerful in the end game as rapid reloaders go out in 6. But I just wanted to have a shout out on Dark Moon's team. They had 12 kills the last time we see them, which is an absolute fantastic amount of kill points to pick up, as we see Jamie FI trying to run over Noah's team here, and they all jump in one vehicle and now trying to escape.
Yep. Who built the Ark is just trying to get something done with the zone, but I think AFT has the desirable spot here, because Ark's going to have to use their tank to not only hide themselves from the north side, but then they're also going to have to fight the 4 or so players on the south side of the zone as they're rotating in. So yeah, Pain, Lixo, and UB Obst, they're in a really rough spot. They have to move. Zone is closing, so come on, UA. You got to move, dude. We're phase 6. This is chunking, looks like 5 health every second. I'm just gonna use a med kit.
For Noah though, like all these solos that are struggling in the blue, this is perfect for him. Like all these are people that could backstab him, and now if these all go down, he may only have a 4v4 against Dark Moon's side.
Indeed, but yeah, they seem to have found a pocket to survive in. Oh, they're taking some hits. Who built the Ark team? Yeah, Pame taking some shots from AFT. Yeah, UA looks like he's... Oh, sneaky play, please. Yes, do it. Throw those nades. Get those free kills if you can. Okay, he got some free damage, but now they know they're in trouble, so they all hop back in the tank like they should. Except for Hamster, who is up on the hill. I think UA might get a free kill on Hamster here in just a second as he slow walks in. Oh, yep, gets one on Hammy. Okay, everybody hops back in the tank. Throws some smokes. Throws a Molotov. Okay, interesting choice.
I mean, the Molotov wasn't a bad idea. The Molotov, if you could have got it right. Oh no
way! I have no clue. But oh my god! What just happened? I don't even know. But another BRDM just came out of nowhere and absolutely did some damage.
That
oh man,
incredible.
Oh yeah, Pain Lixo is still on the south side of the zone. I don't know if AFT is aware of them. I hope they would be. I think Montes is looking in that direction. Yeah, Pain Lixo just taking some shots on a Dark Moon and does get the knock. I think Dark Moon probably has an AED still. But yeah, who built the Ark? And 7 Leaf Clover. The only people left in Ark's team standing. Just gonna play it slow, stay in the tank, hope no one has. Oh, Kraus. Yeah, Kraus is out. I think that was a call in from a blue chip transmitter. Yeah, DC. That's a rough time to get called back right at the end. Dogs with the free kill on the Kraus and taking some shots on the Pain. Doesn't quite get the knock, but I think he's about to. Yep, there it is. And then I think CC, this might be the end for them. Ark getting out, okay. Their BRDM is now done, but Montes is out, and it's a 2v1v... Okay, a 1v1 with the knocks at the same time, but I think Montes might be getting a revive, maybe? No AD?
Yeah, it does look like that indeed, and he is pushing. He has got a great weapon. He does doesn't get the knock, and it's a winner chicken dinner to your teammates from the first season and a good friend of yours. But look at that stats there from Afterlife. 17 kills. Unfortunately, you don't get the points for the kills, but it's a fantastic damage there. And yeah, game number 1 was brilliant. And yeah, you just said, Noah is so meticulous in his rotations and his methodical thinking, and it played out just as I'm guessing you expected.
Yeah, it's almost exactly how the games season 1 went for us. Is well, I died first, but I was able to also provide like visual input, audio input. Like, hey, there's somebody to your north. There are 3 squads here, here, and here. So like communication is very key in PUBG, as you are well aware, and it's a little harder if you're playing with random squads. But you know, if you play with your team rather often, then you understand how they think. So Hamster and Seven Leaf Clover are actually new members for Noah's team this time around, but they do play together. So I think communication is really what won them this game.
Yeah, and well, that's game number 1 finished. Who Built the Art is a winner once again. We're going to go to a quick break before we get ready for game number 2.
But before we do that, we got to mention the G-Coin giveaway.
Oh,
so
of course. How bad of me?
Hit that button in the Discord. Yep. Go ahead to the PUBG Reddit Discord, go to the custom games giveaway section, click the interested button, and who knows, you might get free 500 G-Coin sent your way. And with that, now we'll go send it to the break.
An upcoming region merge, a challenging arcade mode, and some adjustments to care package goods. All this and more as we dive into the Update 32.1 patch report. First up, as you may have seen from our recent announcement, some regions around the world will be merged with this update. The main goal of this merge is to improve queue times and increase competition across the globe by bringing more players into the same games. This merge will take place when Update 32.1 goes live, and you can check out the latest region merge announcement for full details on what's happening. Next up, the fight against the Hungers continues in arcade mode with a more difficult twist. Our new mode, Hungers Left Behind, will be a much more difficult version of Survivors Left Behind, increasing the damage that Hungers do. Can you deal with these newly improved Hungers and make it to the safe zone before they seek you out? Grab your team and face the nightmare when Hungers Left Behind drops on October 10th for PC and October 17th for console. We're also making some long overdue adjustments to care package weapons, which haven't seen a significant change for quite a while. There are lots of changes here, including both buffs and nerfs. So make sure you check out the patch notes for all the changes. There's also a new Survivor Pass, the next ranked season, updates to the recall system, bug fixes, and more. So check out the patch notes for full details. Update 32.1 is here, so try out the new arcade mode. Grab yourself an improved care package weapon. Get ready to take on some new challengers. We'll see you on the Battlegrounds.
All right, welcome back, everybody. What a first game, man! Like, lots of laughs. I think we had a lot of really fun things, and that was just a great match. We got a lot of big brain plays coming out from almost every team, I think.
Yeah, it was brilliant. I do enjoy that game mode. Everyone gets to play with a lot of the crate weapons. Some players don't always get to the crate because we've got massively varying skilled players in these lobbies. So getting the crate weapons in normal games is not that often. So it gives players a chance to really have a go with them like tier 3 weapons.
Yeah, and I think that's a really fun. I personally, this is my favorite game mode was Praise the Lord, and man, I just love having absolute firepower, and I would imagine that's probably what everybody thinks.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, I've got the I have the MG3, I have the P90, I have the power. So it's a fun match. So yeah, I've just been told that we have the scores. So yeah, please don't shoot us. Coming in first, 7-Leaf Clover with 4 of the kills. Yeah, absolutely carrying. Noah, do better. I know you can do better. I gotta roast you, buddy. Meanwhile, Afterlife absolutely taking it away with 17 kills. Dark Moon, Montes, Oxford, and P-Dox with a great kill spread between them. And then Clumsy Commandos, excuse me. Corral Subpoenas and Painlixo taking in third, and Pixel Chicken with you, Obst, who was a solo of all things. I mean, wow, dude. Wow, that's amazing. And then in terms of individual points, I'm going to let you take this away.
Yeah, as you can see, who built the arc still sat pretty at the top there. Hockey Puck as well, just shortly behind with 2 points. I don't think that's changed from the first game because they're playing together. It's Fury there with 72 points and Hackshots. It didn't look like they were in that game, so that actually makes the gap.
I didn't see them either.
Yeah, so it makes that gap even bigger for who built the arc and Hockey Puck to extend. There's also Nat there with 68 points. Armor Llama was in that game, 68 points also. There's Morax with 63, Seliniani 88 with 62, and then Hamster moving in to the top 10 in 9th position with 60.
Yep. And so the point spread is actually closing the gap. So we saw 5th place with Nattery coming up. I believe that was 8 points because I think she was sitting at 60 before this first game. So even though Noah won this first time, that point gap still was actually quite favorable for at least Nattery here.
Yeah, you got to also take into consideration there's the bonus points with the missions as well. Some of them missions could be all done in one game, but we saw a lot of people in the blue there, so I don't think all 3 missions will have been completed. But maybe in the next game, who knows?
Yeah, I mean, if there was any one game to do the throwables, in my opinion, it would have been this one. Because smokes are going to be essentially useless. Everybody should have a thermi. And you're going to be driving around in a tank, so realistically, the only throwable you need is the C4 that you just put on your tank and send to another squad, right? And so if there was any one mission, that was the game to do it. So good luck for the next ones, guys. Ugh. But yeah, so we're going to skip right along to the second game that we have for us. We have Prison Break, which is your game mode. So Scorpions and Winchesters and level 2 gear with a prison finish. Could you explain to me how this is going to work?
So I was just thinking, after the last stream, we get these game modes where it's just your usual guns, and I actually like when you get limited to what guns. And I was just thinking, what guns don't most people ever pick up in the game? And I've played some solos where sometimes I just play a little game mode to myself where I just play the Scorpion. Obviously, with the extended mag as a pistol, you get 42 rounds in it. So I thought with that and the Win is great. I think everyone loves a headshot with the Win. It's so satisfying. It has one of the cleanest scopes in the game and sights. So that I just felt it could be a really interesting game. And with level 2 helmets, you don't get a knock, so you're not gonna get beamed and knocked straight away at full health with the Winnie compared to the K9s and stuff. So I mean, it's gonna hopefully. I mean, if it doesn't, if this game is really bad and poor, then this chair might be empty, and I go bury my head in the sand, out of the room because I've just produced a really rubbish custom game. But hopefully, it doesn't do that.
Yeah, and if that happens, I'm gonna have to get a shirt that says #BleamBleam. Yeah, it'll look exactly like the one you're wearing right now.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Although I will still
but-
blame Dell for putting it in to game mode because he's supposed to test these. So that's my get out clause. That's how I'm standing with that.
Oh yeah, the scapegoat. I
Yeah.
see. All right, okay, I can blame Dell too. I'm looking forward to blaming Dell for what transpires next game.
Yeah, that's true.
But you know, I have no idea again what that's going to be like. But right now, we're going to focus on Winchesters and Scorpions. I do want to ask though, it's like if there was another weapon that you might also add to this mode, what would it be? Like my pitch would actually be the Mutant. It's a very sat-on gun, and it's very good if you can get the burst timings right, but it's kind of unwieldy if at the same time, because you also have to click and move your mouse, instead of just hold and then move your mouse like a normal automatic weapon.
Yeah. Oh, as you can see on screen here, we do have the gas prices here for Miramar. This is a long-standing joke that I've had with some of the backroom staff here from earlier days in other tournaments we've done here. They seem to just show us the gas prices throughout the maps, throughout the night. As we see our first flight path of the evening from around 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock is down to about 7 o'clock, and we already know it's going to be a prison finish light. So will teams drop early and make themselves have to do a long rotate, as we can already see that, or will a lot of teams drop close and make themselves all nice and comfortable close to the zone?
Yeah, and I'm really not feeling the early drops. Like where most of the teams are dropping, somewhere in between Picado and Chumacera. I think that's okay, but this team going like Oasis and La Cabrera, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't think I'm not sure what you're thinking here, because I'm sure there are cars, but you're gonna take easily just 10 minutes driving around to the map on a road that's going to be, in my opinion, I think they're going to be camped by the teams that are like here in Monte, right, as they move into Valley del Mar.
Yeah. I mean, you can see the blue is already on its way in. So these guys have only just got in the vehicles.
Oh,
Dells
no.
have set the settings, so the blue is on its way in now. So you've got no time to loot. So I think that's a really bad choice. Maybe they didn't know that. I mean, I didn't know that. Dell's going to do that. Who does it? We hashtag blame Dell. So they can definitely hashtag blame Dell for not knowing that the blue zone is going to be on their tail very, very quickly. But yeah, like there's a lot of teams jumped into the main zone there on the main island, as we know it's going to finish there. And yeah, we're going to see some Scorpion action and some Winnie 94s.
Yeah, and then, I'm also looking at the map here. We got another team, a couple teams. Or is it a couple teams, or is it just one team going there in Los Leones, and then Dark Moon Prince is a solo? I'm not actually sure, but I think they might actually have a desirable out-of-zone location, because they just have essentially a straight shot road or field, and the only teams they would have to fight is Arc, realistically. But we got some opening shots from Mr. Ziptai, getting Kraus, Apena. They're on the north side of the island, essentially in the bridge camp location, but they've only got one knock and got Polino with like no ammo. Aim with basically no ammo. Oh no, they didn't even reload the Winchester. I think you do. Reload that Winchester. I mean, sure, heal, but you need that Winchester for the early damage, because I don't think even EK here has a whole lot of Scorpion ammo either. Oh yeah, great time to push into the bathroom. I'm not sure where that nade was. It went back into the bathroom. Oh man. Get a free revive for the other team. And Bolin is the last man standing. Okay, stun up. Does not push with the stun. Okay, just come on. Go up the stairs. You use the stun. You kind of gotta do that. I think you go for a res here. You don't have really the ammo to fight two people. So I think it's better to res it and have another man shooting too.
Yeah, I agree. I think getting this res back up is absolutely key to be able to even try win this fight. But we did see there with the hip fires he ran into the bathroom, it took a lot to even try get that knock. So it's another thing about this game mode is like the Scorpion, it doesn't hit real hard. So you're going to have the extended mag to even give yourself a chance, I would have thought.
Yeah, and as I thought, like the Scorpion ammo is very scarce here in this compound for two squads. So all of the 9mm, it's basically been slurped up by all the players. But yeah, it is now a 3-1. Oh, and they're hot and spicy getting called back in by Zip Tie. Yeah, this does not look good. for our lone man down below.
Yeah, it's true. And we saw Hot and Spicy last week produce some absolute stellar clips, as we see Bolino going out, and the Pixel Chicken Dinners have been eliminated in 15th position there. Yeah, Hot and Spicy coming back is huge for them. He was a brilliant player. I know him from like more of the comp scene and the rank scene. He's a very good player, as we see Arma Llama here. And it looks like the two communities are playing against each other here, I believe.
Yeah, llama on llama action. That seems to be what's going down here. Yeah, Cillianen, Wolf, Akra, and Happy Little Pie just taking some shots over at Llama's team. You know, it's got Marxejana, Murano, and Nattery. Kind of have a very nice spread. So, yeah, still a 4-man for each team. But I think this is kind of a stalemate fight, because if you score a knock, they just crawl behind something. Or, you know, in like Cillianen's case, just fall over underneath the windowsill. To me, this fight is kind of pointless, but, you know, if you can get like an opening 2 knocks on either one side, then yeah, it's just a full 4-man push to the other side to secure the win.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite a distance away between as well for a push, and they are banging the zone. So it's more of like, I would say it's just utility damaging at this stage. You know, they're in, I'd say the guys in the compound are slightly better off in the way that their U2 gets damaged, and there may be a couple of fresh helmets and vests in their buildings. We see the damage top 5 there over this season. Who built the arc on 3,685. Hack shots, 3,653. Obviously, I haven't seen him in this game either, or in the last game, so no more damage for him. But yeah, really close there. So I'm guessing Hack shots was leading that until Who Built the Arcs game in game 1.
Yeah, because I believe Hack shots absolutely dominated the M249 reduced damage game earlier this month or season.
Yeah, I was in that. I was with him playing in that. Yeah, there was me, Fury,
yeah, he absolutely
Cassie.
dominated.
It was a lot of fun, that game.
Yeah, so I think that's where the majority of that damage comes from. Okay, we got BZZ, Blue Zone Zoros coming down over the Valle de Mar Bridge, running into the team that was once there, but I don't think they're going to get any shots off. No bridge camp to happen, because how are you going to bridge camp with Winchesters and Scorpions?
As we see PUBG Karaski as well, making a rotate. I think he might be in a duo again. I haven't seen any others from Team Garfield there. Yep, there is another one. It could be a free.
Okay, Dangerous Hank.
Dangerous Hank.
That's a great name to have on your team.
What a player as well.
Great name.
He produced an unbelievable clip. I think you was casting when he landed on the crate.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, he was absolutely just playing God on top of that crate. In month 1 of this season, it was quite the play. Big brain moves. I believe that was the no UI game, if I recall correctly. Okay, so they're reconsolidating into the Bronco truck here. Yeah, it looks like it's a full 4-man. Okay, that's great. El Limpiador. Love that name. Love that name. Garfield's just barely getting into the zone, so they got plenty of heals. So first phase didn't hurt so bad. Phase 2 also not hurting, but yeah, now everybody's going to be crossing the bridge. But as you can see on the map, Hot and Spicy and their team are right at the end of the bridge, so we might see a fight here in just a second.
Yeah, you saw just off screen Who Built the Art eliminating a team, and you're quite right with this bridge camp as just waiting at the end. I would have waited a little bit longer with that scope just to let them get a little bit closer, as we kind of hear the sounds of another res. Is that a bug maybe? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, that's what it sounded like to me. I'm not sure where we would hear that from, because full 4-man squad. So okay, yeah, Garfield deciding to stop on the edge of the bridge, but XFA appears to be a lone man in between both of these teams. This is not the place you want to be. I mean, I don't even think you swim. Like, this is not a good spot for you.
It's a difficult spot indeed.
I think XFA is totally dead here. Yeah, he's already lost 2 of his tires on his car. I think the game's over for XFA here shortly.
Does it have a play of, like, them smokes are not bad? Does he just leap off the side? Like, that's what I think I would do in this situation. But he is... Oh, that's unfortunate. I was just about to say it's a valiant effort to try and stop, but he is going to get pushed out here. And that limit... El Limpidor does pick up XFA there.
Ooh, Hot and Spicy, what a spot. Oh, and he falls off the bridge, losing that spot, but I didn't even know you could stand there. Like, that gives you perfect head and gun height to just shoot whoever you see. And I would imagine that's also very hard to spot.
It's also like unexpected as well, right? If you don't know, like,
oh yeah,
we was both a bit like, oh, you can actually run along that rail. So the other players will be also thinking, you're not looking for that. A lot of these players have thousands of hours in the game, and everything's like muscle memory. You know what to look for, but when you see the unexpected like that, you're not seeing it. And unfortunately, he fell off the bridge there, as a knock comes in each way at the moment. Then reses will come off no problem, I would have thought. But it's just a battering of util at the moment across this bridge.
Yeah, we are in the bottom right of your screen. You can see that there is a team swimming across the water here. I believe this is on the west side of the island, so it is a viable place to drop, but there's also a team waiting for them.
Oh, is that a glider?
Oh. That is a glider.
I think it was a glider, yeah. You said I think there was a team at the top, and it was actually a glider flying across. Oh, or was it the zip line?
Confused. Team Confused is using the zip line. This is not the zip line that Ark's team was camping. But yeah, zip line rotation in. Very stealthy.
Love it.
I like it. Yeah, they're going to get that rotation in for free. Dangerous Hank getting a knock on an EFK. And Dangerous Hank getting a knock from Corelli. So a great fight happening on the bridge right now. I believe it's a 1 down for each team, but yeah, they're on top of each other on this RV.
Yeah, Gaff is down to 2 members now. It's a good molly. Might be able to push out a member there. An excellent knock there comes in. Corelli there. Goes for the instant res. I don't know where the rest of his team has it, but they are getting the shot in the back there.
Get the res.
No, he doesn't. Does get the flush though, but yeah, the confused team there on the hill from the zip line causing all sorts of problems for these 2 teams on the bridge.
Yeah, and I think there's only one member standing, and it is Bayou down there by the bridge. Meanwhile, Blues and Zoros with Hot and Spicy still having that compound. So I think they're going to be the victors of the bridge here in just a second.
I mean, confused of a team that landed up near Oasis, right? So they've done it really well and a really good job to get here at this stage because they've beat quite a few teams to get into zone here. So if that is them, I mean, I'm pretty sure it is because it was the purple team. They've done excellent there. We kind of like shamed them for doing that drop up towards Oasis, but they've managed to get in quick. So fair play to them.
Yeah, they got in. They're all here. So you can't shame them for that. But yeah, they just also barely walked into the zone. Meanwhile, okay, so I think that call-in was actually Hot and Spicy's team because EFK is... Oh, no, EFK died just a moment ago. But just barely got called in, and he's going to drop onto another team. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah, right there on the north side of the zone. But yeah, Bayou for Team Garfield, last man standing. Are you gonna move in there, buddy?
And just
does RNT know you're here?
And just a reminder to the viewers, well, we also have a dedicated map stream as well, which you can watch. And I've just had a little look at it now. And Who Built the Ark, as you've said a few times now about his way he plays, he's on top of a hilltop, which looks absolutely phenomenal down in the southeastern part of the zone. So at some point, we'll get a view on that and see just how good them views are. As Dark Moon Prince is burning alive, as he's being pushed here by King Tai 88. Taking a bit of damage. Gets the heal off at the moment. Who Built the Ark there? Does eliminate the lib modifiers in 13th position, but the molly on the steps stops that push coming through at the moment. As you can see, a member of his opposition, Nil, down below. That grenade, did it go through the building? I'm not too sure. Yes, it did.
Yep.
Fantastic stuff there. So Hot Drop Burritos are eliminated in 12th position.
Yeah, and I believe that team... Said POO is their POO is their clan name. I was like, so Team Poo, the remaining team in prison right at the moment. But Who Built the Ark's team on top of the rock? I'm gonna guess they got up here either via glider, but more likely an emergency pickup.
I would say so.
Yeah, this is a very great spot.
As we see that zone shift comes in, moves in slightly away from that, but we do have the obviously high advantage here, and it is some high advantage here as we see. I think it's not all Malama's team, but it's another member of his community that are trying to rotate around the south of his hill. I'm not sure you can get a knock from that position. It's so high, it's just onto the roof of the vehicle, so there's some shot to try I mean, you'd be shooting into the thighs of the driver, I think, that from that position, right? As they drive underneath and try to find somewhere in the zone to call home.
I suppose they do, but even Ark is not in the zone at the moment, so I think if you're part of the Llamas community, Sci-Fi Carpy and Osman down there, I think you just keep driving until the zone closes.
Yeah.
Forcing Ark to go onto the lower rock, and then you can finally choose a spot to set up shop. So even though as observers, we can see that there is a safe zone on the southernmost warehouse in prison, I don't know if they don't have any way of knowing that.
That's true, yeah.
Bayou with a bicycle.
Still
okay.
alive, still alive.
That's one way to get in zone, I guess.
But it's so loud. Like, do you not think the bicycle is such a loud transport?
I guess. I think it should definitely be reduced in audio. Because I don't know how many of our chatters ride bicycles, but they do not sound like that.
Definitely not.
Especially mountain bikes,
well,
right?
I don't know. When I was a child, we used to stick Coke cans in the back wheel to make it sound like a motorbike.
Heck yeah.
I don't know if you guys did that over in the States. But
I did. I absolutely did that.
So yeah, maybe that's what PUBG are going for. Like, there's a Coke can or other drinks available are shoved in the back of that tire.
Okay, yeah, Ark getting two knocks onto FTL, so Llama's crew, and 3 knocks. Ocarina, the last man standing for the team, but yeah, we got 1 return knock on Clover. I'm not sure what throwables. That was a nade. Okay, so some smoke's going out. Hockey Puck also down, so it is currently a 2v3. Okay. Yeah, we got one res left. The other 2 were thirsted. Akra just taking some damage. 51 health and is the last man standing. Does not get the res.
Yeah, I think with that grenade came through, which was hard to tell. I think one of the observers may have a different type of tracer there. But Hubert the Ark standing tall there in the warehouse and eliminated, favourite to lose. We'll get back to 3 at the moment. Quite a few kills on the board. Just missed it as we went, but we've got a nice view here as rapid reload coming over water, and it's like something out of the Christopher Nolan film, the way it's being filmed here. We just need more explosions, and then it'd be like a Michael Bay film. Obviously, Zipster coming over the top. Yeah, I'm hoping he's got a C4.
Land on this roof. I think this is exactly what you do.
I like it.
Zimster, I think this is a great spot. Just don't get knocked up here.
All he needed is a C4 though, right? Just to dump that as he flew past, and that would have been epic. And that's a huge hard shift.
Oh, that would be
is
great,
definitely that shift definitely seems to me that Dells has done something, because everyone would think, prison finish. But Dells just shifts it away, and we can all #blame Dell.
Yeah, I mean, this is a very much not a great zone for everybody outside the zone. But yeah, Llama's team and Who Built the Ark's team, our content creators, are the only teams in zone. But yeah, we got GNR here on the bottom south side. They're okay with Kickback and Beast. But yeah, everybody fighting in prison. I think you don't prioritize fights. I think you rotate.
Yeah,
you have 6 seconds before it closes. You can't stay here.
Yeah,
you've got to go.
And I just want to say, we do not favour the content creators. That zone shift is not in favour of them because they are content creators. That is just pure coincidence.
Yeah, Walu, Alu, another part of the Llama squad getting knocked, and they're going to get the res up, but I hope they have a car to get out of here, because on foot is not... Oh, they're going on foot. Oh, no. This can only spell disaster as JDL Limpiador takes the other major warehouse inside the zone, so they might be a little hard fought, holding out 4 different teams to that warehouse, but I think, yeah, Hoop at the Ark and Limpiador, Dangerous Hank all have a really great spot.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be an utter blood. Yeah, it's going to be a bloodbath. I mean, look at that northwestern side. It is absolutely jam-packed, and players are not just going to be able to move. They're just going to run into each other. It will light up this kill feed. It's going to make it so hard for us to commentate. As you see the kill feed light up there, as Confused are eliminated in 9th position at the hands of Dangerous Hank. He is quite the player. I've watched him a couple of times and played against him, and he is some player indeed. 6 kills on the board for Garfield.
I hope this zone doesn't hurt you too much here, Hank, because even you might fall to it. But yeah, as all the teams come in on the west side of the zone, yeah, we're going to see quite the kill feed here in just a second. Yeah, so EFK with Niller, Yeah. Hot and spicy with Omega, Giga. We're going to see a lot of player eliminations here in just a second, I'm sure.
We just see off screen there as well, like that the zone shift pulls in massive favour of Armour Llama there. So even Who Built the Ark have got a massive amount of work to do. As we see the kill feed lighting left, right, and centre, running targets are eliminated by the clumsy. I couldn't quite read that what they said then, but you see Dangerous Hank pushing hard into Who Built the Ark here. Flushing one, has one knocked already. I think there's just Who Built the Ark left. Oh no, there is another team member. Beautiful stuff there. He could also have a squad wipe on his own. Hasn't quite picked up where the last member is. Does have a teammate holding the doorway, and it is Hockey Puck at the moment. He's on the outside, holding the prone.
Playing the prone game.
Yeah, Bayou's going to be really careful here. Pushes in. Has that shield to try to stop being pushed in. I did think the res was going to come out, but no, Hockey Puck trying his best. Can he get down to Who Built the Ark to get the res? But Garfield are absolutely they flash right in his face, and that should be it. And it certainly is. Valiant effort there by Don't Shooters, but Dangerous Hank and Garfield taking that one.
Yep, 6th place for Who Built the Ark, so we're in the points territory already. Wasim taking, actually getting a kill onto the Llama squad. I think did he take out 2 of them? They were a 4-man just a moment ago. Yeah, I'm a Llama and Adriana, the last member standing for losing all matches every time, aka the Llamas. Yeah, this is. I think Wasim is actually doing some really good work, but yeah, I'm a Llama with the door open. Just take him out of the game. So now we're down to the last 4 teams, and it looks like 2v2v2 v3.5. We got 1 knock for R&T.
Yeah, as we see, we're on with Dangerous Hank there. 12 kills to the name. 7 to them, and Dangerous Hank taking a massive amount of damage down to 18 HP. Tries to fight on the zone, but may run into another zone. The blue zone, Zorro's there, laying prone in the grass. Got to get that heal off, but that res hasn't come on. Bayu here, absolutely dropped there in return, but a good response from Dangerous Hank. Might be able to get there as a blue zone. Zorro's may pop up over the top here. 5 HP, needs to make a decision. Does he heal? Does he res? I'm not sure which he's going to do.
He has no heals. He's got 3 bandages.
Oh, well spotted.
Okay, we got some stuns coming in towards Blue Zone Zoras, but did they get stunned themselves? I'm a Llama back to a 4-man. They got a call back, but I don't know how much ammo and guns they're going to have left, but it might just be enough to win them the game.
I mean, it can be a strategy, right? They could just drop onto someone who's camping just to give info to the team. You know, if someone they don't know about, just drop so they have to fight them, shoot them, and that gunshots distracts them on a push. That's a possible play. It does look like they've all landed. I mean, if I was playing this, I came in late, I would be super high and working as like an aerial drone and just trying to give out as much information as possible.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what I think they're doing, because that has won them games in the past, particularly on bicycles only on Erangel. I believe it was month 2 or 3 of season 1. That is exactly what they did, and it ended up winning them the game. Hank getting a finish onto the Blue Zone Zoros. Has basically no HP, but finally gets the heals. Yeah, not a whole lot of ammo for the Scorpion, so he's probably going to get some off of Beast here. Yeah, this is really good. I think this is actually best case scenario for Dangerous Hank, as the other 2 teams are fighting each other right now.
Yep.
TFK taking some shots on Mariano, who has no gun. Oh, this is not great. Yeah, Amalama knocked. Nattery, I think, is also basically nothing, and they're out. Yep. Corelli and Dangerous Hank working together. So it is now a 1v3. Dangerous Hank taking some shots onto the roof, and yeah, they're fanning out wide. EFK coming on the right side. It's Crawler on top of the roof, and the stuns come out. Dangerous Hank running into the open. What are they doing? Are they going to go for a finish? Nope. Ah. I was hoping for a finish. But yeah, running targets with the win. 19 kills. Holy moly. Wow. That's quite a lot of kills, man. That's a dominating score for this lobby.
It's
26 100 damage.
Yeah, it certainly is, but dangerous Hank there. I think he had 10 kills to himself as well. His team, I think it was Garfield. No, it wasn't Garfield. His team had a fantastic amount of points as well, kills. It's not points, obviously we don't get kills for the points, but still, I really enjoyed that. I hope the players enjoyed that as well, with it being my game mode. I would love, give me the feedback, let us know what you think, you know. So, yeah, I mean, did you enjoy it, Light? I mean, I think it was a pretty good custom games.
I think a lot of the fights went a lot. I should say it was a lot different than I expected them to be. But I think overall everybody played really well. We got a lot of headshots from the Winchesters, as you said, and they are so satisfying. but I think the majority of the fights really came down to the Scorpions. They're well, at least in this game mode, the go-to CQC. And even though it does a lot less damage, I think the limb multiplier also applies to pistols, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know what? I liked it. I think I would enjoy having played it myself. So
yeah, I mean,
I think you did a good job.
I definitely think I would enjoy playing that as well. It looked like a good game mode. But we're going to get ready for game number 3, so we're going to head over. But before we go, we don't forget about the 500 G coin you can get after each game. So head over to the Discord and find that on the giveaway section. But yeah, we're going to go to a quick break and we'll be back with game number 3.
They come from the dark lab, the noisy cannibals. Only they can stop them. The Hunger Busters! They're back and armed to kill. Why take chances?
Hello and welcome back to the PUBG Reddit custom games. That was the finish of game number 2, which was created by myself, so I do hope you all enjoyed it. We're going to head over and have a look at the previous game leaderboard, and as you can see there, running targets with 19 kills over 2.6k damage and a massive spread of kills across the team there. Really, really well played for them. We saw them in action right from the start. They used the recall system to effect. Spicy came back and he's got 5 kills to his name there. Garfield as well. Absolute dangerous Hank with 10 kills, 16 kills for the team. He was phenomenal. I mean, we've mentioned him before on other streams during the PUBG custom games. He is some player. Malama, content creator there. Just a 1 kill, but obviously it doesn't matter about kills, it's the placement points. And what is more importantly is who built the Arcs team didn't get into that scoring points there. Maybe got 1 point, but Nat did. So that may bring the scores closer together. And in 4th place, Blue Zone Zoros, also with the single kill, but they do pick up a couple of placement points for them as well. So let's head over to the season leaderboard and Light, if you can take it away, please.
Ooh. Yeah, I mean, that's already looking a little bit more narrow in terms of the point spread. But yeah, it's Fury and Hackshots moving down to 6th and 7th. Yeah, we have not seen them in these games, so I don't think they're going to stay on our top 9 here. But yeah, starting off, we got Who Built the Ark still in first at 96 points with a 5-point gap between him and Hockey Puck. That's quite the lead already, so it's going to be hard pressed for Nattery, who's in 3rd. I believe they got 3rd place this last match, so those points really come in handy, but that's still, what is that, a 14-point gap between Nattery and Hockey Puck. So, might be a little harder, but you still have 3 games left, so if you guys can take Noah out early, I think the points might be yours.
Yes, certainly, and all it takes is for Who Built the Ark to go out really early in a game. We don't see that often, so it might not happen, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. But we have game number 3, and me and you, Light, have discussed this, and we don't know how the hell we're supposed to fill this time before the game, because it is #BlameDell. And as you can see on your screen now, who knows? We don't know what map it is. We don't know how many we're playing, if it's a solo, if it's a squad, if it's 50 against 1. We have no idea. All I do know, Light, is I've worked with Dells, and I've known Dells for 5 years in PUBG, and I've worked with him on a number of other communities doing custom games and tournaments, and he has a sadistic mind. So we could see anything from just dropping a boat on someone's head just for the fun of it, to just getting a Panzer in God mode and going, oh, you're in a nice rotation. Oh, no. I'm going to blow you the hell out of the game. I have no idea. I mean, what are you expecting, like, from this?
You're probably the expert in this one. I have genuinely no clue. In terms, I'm hoping, at least in your definition of your games, I hope it's unmitigated chaos. Like, I hope it rains boats. I hope that multiple red zones appear out of thin air. Silly stuff like that. Like, the sillier, the better. That's kind of what I'm hoping for, because not only does it give us the laughs, but, the audience loves chaos.
That's true. It's true.
Because we're just having a great time.
It is true as well. And he's probably,
again, we have no clue.
And he's listened to us probably in backstage in the production and just thinking, oh, what a great idea. I've dropped boats on people's heads. So we may be filling him with ideas at the moment. So, yeah.
All right, Delza, here's a suggestion, Del. DBSs, O12s. That's it. Ooh. Nothing else.
What do you think of the O12?
That's my suggestion.
The O12 is a gun I don't ever pick up, but...
Okay, so I actually did pitch an O12 customs for this month. Did not happen, obviously, but who knows? Maybe this is the game. I don't know. But I pitched O12s because nobody uses them. They hit like a truck, but it's the recoil, the auto capabilities. It's like I like to think of it as like a big muscle man version of the MK14.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So
yeah,
just like Yes, I have big the power. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
that's how I feel when I pick it up.
It's like He-Man at the Power of Grayskull, right? I mean, that cartoon was probably quite old for a lot of people that might be watching this. So
have the power.
that's the one, right? So we're kind of showing our age here. As you can see on the screen, we do have the gas prices, and we can see quite clearly we are on Erangel as well. Like, so I haven't seen the flight path, but we do see the plane, and we're on, and we have 5-team lobbies. So that's interesting.
Okay.
There. So yeah, we're gonna have to see how
that
this
was
plays.
unexpected. And we also have a square zone.
Oh, did not even see that. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a square zone. It looks to be like basically center map, just a little slightly south. But yeah, this looks like most of the squads, having no idea what's about to happen, are going to land either very close to or in the zone, which I think is a very, very wise decision.
Well, I do hope that a lot of the teams manage to be able to fill up that 5-player roster, because, you know, if there's a couple of duos coming up against a 5, is it's coming up against a 4 is difficult as enough as a duo, but if you're coming against 5 as well, so as we see Twitch,
right?
Look, man, I'm on Twitch landing here. There's Hot and Spicy there, and Abula, I also know him from the PUBG Reddit. It's a good player, so it looks like that team's looking pretty cracked at the moment. As they're landing in Milta, and yeah, there's a couple of teams heading up towards Savernia, as you can see everywhere. With Super Del flying around, and
wait, and he's on a team.
Yeah,
he's on a team.
Oh wow! Well, I mean,
PUBG Reddit is on a team.
And
what is he doing? And he's spotting things.
We can
for
viewers
is going on.
For viewers that have not seen this, this is the God mode, what you have when you're in sandbox mode or the custom games, and he has the power. He's like the host, and he has the power to do anything.
Oh, 12. He's got an 012. Oh no, and a blue zone up. What the heck is that?
What is that?
Do you know what the blue zone uplink is?
I don't know what that is. Is that the? It's not the blue chip detector, is it?
I don't know. Okay. I'm a llama getting knocked. I don't know if you saw that. It is third-person mode. Okay. Yeah, dangerous hang. Getting taken out early by Moda. Third-person mode.
I think.
That'll do
actually, I think it is in FPP though. I'm sure that it was, but I think the observers are in. Just viewing it from FPP.
Oh yeah, I suppose that's true.
Yeah, I'm sure at the start.
It looked at third person at least.
Oh, we see Alma in all sorts of trouble here. 2 knocks there, being flushed
going down.
Zimster taking 2 out there.
Yeah, I mean, you're way outside the zone here at firing range, but you know, if you get a team kill, that's a team kill. But yeah, the llamas are out of the game early from the looks of it. Even though PUBG Reddit is on their team, nowhere near them. So. And we got
confidence.
Bad-mannered, man. Oh no, Scott. What are you doing? He takes him out. Llama.
Executioner.
Yeah, way to assert dominance.
But we also, we know a little something, don't we, as well? We was told. I'm not going to say it just yet. We might just see it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, I don't know.
No clue.
I think we might just stay on here and just see what happens. Oh no, we're going to go off and have a look another fight here as we see El Limpador and Bayu. Dangerous Hank eliminated. So what a player to get rid of, but that looks like a daunting task to take on the 5 players.
Okay.
Nice.
Moda just free headshot.
Excellent stuff.
It gets the frag ready. Okay. Oh, it's way short. I'm beginning to think this actually might be third person, because I find I also struggle if I'm a first person player to throw grenades in third. I find that a bit of a struggle. Yeah, see, like they're peeking around corners using third person. I think it is.
I think you're absolutely right. And I've just had a little message in about the Blue Zone uplink. So what that does is, this has never been in the game. So this is more customs, I believe. Blue Zone uplink, when you activate it, it pulls the zone to your location.
Oh.
Which is obviously
okay, that's
never had
interesting.
that in the public game. So this must be a custom item, which I've never come across. So that's fascinating to see. That's game changing, that you can literally get in a position and say, oh, that zone's horrible. Let's pull it over the top of us.
You know, it's an interesting item.
I'm sure that'd send the Reddit and the community into absolute meltdown if that were released into normal servers.
I know, but they would have to be like a one item per map.
Yeah,
specifically that. There's no way it could be anything else.
They'd be bouncing around back and forth with the zone, like a slinky.
Oh, that would actually, I could see that also being quite fun. Just like, no, this is my zone. No, this is my zone. Yeah, Dutch getting another knock on the El Limpiador, which leaves just one member remaining. Okay, Bayou knocking out Moda again. Last man standing, and that's it. Oh, our field is eliminated as we go underwater briefly, but that's just observer cams. Nothing on the teams or our observers.
Yeah, no.
We got a nice squirrel eye view from this tree onto HDB.
Yeah, back up to 5 players. And yeah,
XFA
have just been confirmed it is in TPP. It wasn't supposed to be, I believe, and I've just had confirmation. #blame Dell. So yeah, as we see who built the Ark, they're up in North Georgia at the moment. Nice and quiet, not engaged with anyone at the moment, which is the way I think Noah likes it.
I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it Hamster? Hamster was... No, he was with them.
No, Hamster's been on the squad.
Oh, I see. Ultimate something. Ultimate Joker, I think.
Oh, that's probably Ultimate Joker, yeah. Zimster and the rest of his team leaving firing range. Zimster and one more on the glider, so... Yeah, a very empty firing range here. Yes, this is where Llama died.
It is. Another thing to also mention as well, with this being a whole Dell's...
Oh no. Coming in clutch, I guess. PUBG Reddit coming in for the... I'm going to guess some blue... Oh, he just spawned in his squad.
Oh my god.
What are you doing, Dell?
Dirty Dell. Wow. And all of a sudden, they're back.
Hacks, I say. And I think he also spawned him a BRDM and... Oh no, he spawned him a battery bus in an ice cream truck.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if he set the blue zone to 100% damage and they all think they're having a good time and then they get hit by the blue and they just die instantly?
Right. Yeah.
Oh, he's got jammer packs.
The survivor points in terms of 5 minutes, though, that's going to hurt everybody else's 5 points, but PUBG Reddit, he don't care.
No. He is like giving them every opportunity to be able to get
He's giving them the stuff. Like, yeah, dropping the flare gun. He's dropping them a flare gun. Did he also pause the zone?
Has he?
Did he pause the zone?
He has paused the zone. You are quite right. Can you imagine the team that just wiped him out and then you start seeing him in the kill feed again? You'd be like, the hell is going on?
I mean... I'm casting this live right now. I still have no idea what's going on.
All I know is that the PUBG Reddit mods in the Discord are going to have a hell of a lot of work to do, probably in the Custom Games chat, about what the hell went on in this game.
I don't even know what to say anymore. I'm actually speechless. Oh, okay, yeah, moving on. We're going to look at Scoff. Let's just take it away. Fuck, I need a second.
As we see Zimster here in the glider. Oh, he's also with Sir Lachlan, who produced an unbelievable show last month with the Red Dot only and K9 mode, where me and Matt Powers almost fell off the seats with a squad wipe of extreme skill and precision. And he's flying over the top of the Pachiki fields here, taking a few shots. Still got plenty of health within that glider at the moment. As we see Yue as well, trying to head to that compound. And survival times to the top 5. Hockey Puck leading by about 3 minutes over who built the Ark. 4 hours, 3 minutes. It's quite an impressive amount of time and stands quite a way above anyone else in that top 5. With Natare.
Easy 15 minutes.
Yeah. So just shows you why they're currently at the top of the leaderboard.
Scav just looking around. Hot and Spicy taking some shots down here, kind of by ferry. Is that the ferry pier? No, yeah, that's the ferry pier.
Yeah.
No, not the ferry pier. What is this place? It's where the cargo boat goes. Kind of down here by Farm.
It's like a secondary ferry pier.
We'll call it the marina.
Yeah, it's just west of the shark.
I'm gonna call it the marina. Yeah. Shark fin Marina, sure. I'll roll with that. Yeah, some shots onto the glider from Look Mime on Twitch. Hot and Spicy EFK. Abuelo. Someone's grandpa's in the chat, everybody. Oh, clean shots onto CC. Oh, it gets one on Omega. What a shot. I don't think Hot and Spicy is going to get the flush, though, but I think some smokes are going to come out from Alpha Karen as Klaus taking some shots on Hot and Spicy. Gets one hit. 68. Oh, does Klaus get a knock here? Oh, man, 1 HP. Hot and Spicy. Like, you monster, dude.
I mean, he was really lucky there, was Hot and Spicy, that the player actually fell out right behind the tree, so he's managed to be able to get that rest. But that Molly's going to run right in his backpack, and he should burn there. As a nice spray comes out from Abaloo there in the top of the hill. He's trying to shoot Abaloo as the other team pushes up here. As you can see on the minimap, who built the arc and moving in the back, so I'm not sure they're going to make a play. As Kraus here trying to do his best to stop the onslaught, pulls back away. And yeah, this 5-player team causing all sorts of havoc.
Yeah. Is Klaus the last man standing?
I think
for
he
CC?
is, yeah.
I don't know. They're looking for him. Yeah, I mean, Palmixo is out there, but yeah, Klaus seems to be pulling a Houdini on him. He's not making any sudden movements. You know, maybe he thinks that Hot and Spicy is like a velociraptor, where if you don't move, they don't see you.
And we're here with Who Built the Ark. As they've pulled up on, it looks like the rapid reloaders here, but it looks like they've cleared this building pretty efficiently and picked up a couple of kills there. So they do have a nice little compound, and the zone of it just seems to be centering up, as we probably just saw off screen there. As Kraus has managed to get Hot and Spicy off screen there, so he's doing everything he can against that 5-player. But no, Twitch, look, man, on Twitch does finally eliminate them in 12 plays.
And meanwhile, PUBG Reddit putting some mortars down. Oh, he's gonna get eliminated himself, but he's gonna revive himself, put on God mode, and he's gonna go, yeah, very funny, guys. This is mine now. I can only imagine what the all chat sounds like right now. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So as soon as he gets on the mortar, invincibility turns off. I don't know if you just noticed that. What? I mean, if you're this enemy squad, like, what do you do?
The anxiety is going through the roof because, like, does he just let rip and just kill us all? But I don't think Dells. You know what? Dells could do that. He could definitely just say, "I've had enough," and destroy. But I don't think he'll do that because we do have a leaderboard.
I think that hurts the spirit.
Yeah, we do have a leaderboard. You know, we do have an integrity of the competition to some extent. Like, but it is a lot of fun. We are about fun at these custom games. As you can see, he's rezzing a completely dead team, and now he's throwing smokes out absolutely everywhere with his smoke gun.
I'm sure this is solely meant to be very confusing for teams in those areas. If there's even any teams in those areas. It's like, oh, hey, there's a smoke over here.
Yeah,
I didn't know there was someone over there.
How many times do you call out
change our
smoke?
attention to that?
Exactly. You call out when you play, you go, smoke on your marker and so on. So people are going to be looking at these random smokes thinking there's a team there. So he's just here to cause the most disruption and confusion as possible.
This is essentially mortar-powered deployable cover. That's exactly what this is. And it's mobile. See, it's got 2 legs, glows yellow and everything. Meanwhile, bottom right of the screen, Zimster just crashed his glider in the cheeky farmhouses there on the east side. Yeah, this is yeah. See, there you go. There's those random smokes.
They are definitely his smokes, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so Skav and Zimster are probably kind of looking in that direction and go, what the heck?
Can you imagine?
Is there someone in the field?
Can you imagine if, like, you're knocked and then suddenly one of them random smokes just happens to fall on top of you?
Oh, yeah.
And saves you? I mean, that would be unbelievable.
Yeah. PUBG Reddit also flying around. You can see that on the mini-map. He's just, yeah, I'm going to see my handiwork. Look at all these little smoke piles. Yeah. Zimster looking around. Just in Pachinki, and yeah, Team Slayer, the yellow team here in Pachinki, they're going to be forced out. I I'm guessing that's Llama's team on the very far north side of the zone.
Yep.
Just yeah, they're really slow.
But that's why
What the heck are they driving?
he's paused it, right? That's why, the zone has paused again. So he's giving him every chance to do it again.
No, it's counting down. It's just not shifting yet.
Oh, right, okay,
It hasn't-
right.
it's
My
not
apologies,
paused.
yeah.
Yeah.
As you can see, though, one of Armalama's community there in the red just closing in there. So this could be a little bit of bloodbath, but who knows? We could get, Angel Wings of Dell once again. But what are they eating? Oh, it's a burden. That's why it's so slow up the hill. That makes sense.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. But yeah, I was just seeing them, crest the hill on just the mini map, and I'm like, yeah, that's like bicycle.
Yeah,
pace. What
I
the
thought,
heck
are they all
eating?
like on top of each other on one bicycle, like cycling up the hill?
Yeah, are they a circus now? Like, what the heck? I mean, they're essentially clown carring in a BRDM, so I guess that part of the circus is true, but yeah, BRV almost driving into the llamas, but seems to just narrowly thread the needle between both of llama's community teams.
And I did just see that.
Oh no, they're driving right into another team. They have to take this fight. They took a crash on one of the visible rocks. Yeah, call me crazy, but did some of them not have armor?
Definitely.
Am I crazy?
Yeah,
Oh, nade right onto the cars, taking 4 of them out at once.
It was a phenomenal fight, but all of a sudden, like the guy on the right hand side that flanked over top of the hill, like was he in like just a t-shirt and like a level 1 helmet or something? Certainly looked like that.
Okay, but PUBG Reddit giving his Llama squad cover flares from the looks of it, and O12s? Is he giving them O12s?
I'm not sure what he just dropped
That's
there.
what he did.
I have no idea what Dells is doing to this team. Oh, the mortars are going in though onto who built the ark. I spoke to Nolan last night. He was streaming last night, and I spoke to him, and he was saying that he wasn't a fan of some of the game modes where you have like your standard weaponry because it was too he called it sweat mode. But every time I see him on stream, he does the most hardcore sweat strats I've ever seen. So he said he likes to fool around in the customs, but
It's raining boats.
oh, there we go.
It's raining boats. Look at him go. Chaos has now come. The apocalypse is here in the form of Delza. Cover flares coming in. It's going to rain concrete bricks from space. Oh, yeah. The time has come. It's meteorites galore. I don't know how many of these cover flares he's going to throw, but yeah, he's just... Oh, he's putting smoke launchers
He is just
onto the team
causing
south of him.
mayhem.
I think that's exactly what you do. It's, hot and spicy. I think it's also shooting at Pushy Fred. But, what do you do? He's glowing yellow.
Yeah.
You're not going to kill him.
I mean, you do see that in game as well. As a player, you do see he's glowing yellow. So if you're not aware of it, you probably don't know what to do. But a lot of these players know that he's in God mode, and there's no point wasting your time with it.
So we got quite the fight going down here at this compound. Yeah, hot and spicy coming up on FTL. Yeah, UA Obs, I think, is the last man standing, and that's it. Favorite to lose is out. Whew, hot and spicy and company, racking 8 kills between all of them. Zip Tie, the only one without a kill. I mean, I can only imagine the comms are, get good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just saying. But yeah, meanwhile, who built the arc coming in on the east side of the zone? Uncontested from the looks of it on the minimap. But yeah, PUBG Reddit just and you get a smoke. And you get a smoke. And you get a smoke. Hot and Spicy taking some shots from Ultimate Joker. Gets knocked, and I think this might be the end of Hot and Spicy, which is a great pick for Ark's team. Hot and Spicy absolutely doing some work, but yeah, smoke's coming out everywhere. Oh man, there's a lot of shots coming out. Sci-Fi Carpy gets knocked and thirsted by Abuelo. Yeah, these cover flares, though, kind of working in Abuelo's favor. Oh, gets tased. Oh, no. The chaos has begun.
It is horrible.
This is not good. Abuelo, I think you just smoke yourself, dude. Just hide yourself from Delza. I think that's your only hope for survival here.
What a horrible human being there. He was in the middle of just ADSing in the middle of the open with teams all around him. and then Delta fires him with that. But that won't affect Herbal. I know he's a very accomplished player, and as you can see there, landing a bunch of headshots and destroying
Nice
people
shots.
out of. Oh my word! I'm not even sure that actually came from Herbal, but I think it came from AFT there from another different angle. But unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Dutch over there trying to get Abuelo off this cover, but yeah, the rest of his squad is out. He has to take out Abuelo on that flare cover there. But I'm not liking his chances because he's out of zone end. Yep, that's the end. Abuelo taking him out. Mini 14. So hot drop Dorito out of the game. Ark's team with 1 knock. He's getting the res on Ultimate Joker for basically free. So they're shooting confused there on the southeast side of the zone. But they're doing what looks like at least a 2-2, maybe a 2-3 split on the south corner.
I did see off camera as well there, like that. Armalama's team did get eliminated or did lose a number of players. So I don't know whether we might see, the rise of the team
PUBG
once
Reddit.
again. But who knows?
Yeah, Zimster, is Zimster still in the glider? Is that what they're doing, or are they driving? Right there in the southwest side.
I don't see anyone from
Oh,
their
it's a
team.
tank. It's a tank. Basically no HP, but it is a tank. This could be... Doesn't get a roadkill? I'm sure he was going to get that, but yeah, this tank is done, so he's got to get out of this tank in 3, 2, 1. Yep, and that's the end. Yeah, runs into a boat. That's what caused the explosion. Yeah, it's a land boat. Oh, Adriana for confused with Ocarina. Fairly out of the zone, taking some shots onto Who Built the Ark. Doesn't get any knocks. Hockey Puck and Hamster on dangerously low HP. Hockey gets knocked. Hamster on no HP. Corelli getting Ultimate Joker from behind. Yeah, they are currently pinched between 2 teams, and we got a flash on Noah. Man, what a fight is going on. Ocarina taking even more shots at Corelli, so kind of helping out Ark here. But yeah, this is... What a fight going on right here in the northeast side of the zone.
Yeah, absolutely phenomenal stuff there for Who Built the Ark's team there to actually survive that onslaught from either side. Managing to do, especially the right-hand flank there with Corellis got taken down. I do think them reses will come back off and they'll all be fully back to full strength. So that's some testament to the players that they got in their team, and they've played this game extremely well so far. They have got massive control in that box zone that's just appeared on your mini map there, and so many teams out in the blue going to suffer the fate of that blue zone. As you see, look, Maram on Twitch, there's 12 kills to their name. He's absolutely phenomenal. As you hear what would you call it? It's a sticky bomb, right? And there you say, Who Built the Ark? Getting rid of Lookmaram on Twitch, and now they give themselves a little bit more space to play. They do have Confused to deal with. They've built themselves a little bit of a fort of vehicles, and that is one utility that is going to destroy that hard cover, which is a blue zone grenade. You'll see them push away from that, and then you give them all sorts of angles. Look how devastating that is. There's one knock. Oh, Who'll be there? Absolutely destroying them at the moment. You need lethal to go in there. The molly will do all sorts of damage here, and it could be the end of Confused.
Yeah, great mollies too. I think a couple of them are in the tank, so it won't affect them at all. But yeah, oh, another knock onto a Happy Little Pie. Noah just racking in that damage, sitting at 400, almost 400 damage on just this game here. Mozor getting a knock on Hamster, so this is the north side of the zone. I believe Who Built the Ark is basically the only full team in the zone.
I think you're right, yeah.
I could be wrong on that, but I think that is what it is. Yeah, okay, yeah. So Confused is definitely doing the right play. Just get in the tank, drive in. No one has a Lynx.
Maybe
Unless
AFT.
Del gives it
AFT
to
might
him.
be full team. One member is knocked at the moment, but if they can get him up, they will be back to 5.
Oh, the slowest roadkill. No. Wait, what? What?
What?
Hold on. Hold the phone. What are your rids made out of? Adamantium? Are you Wolverine? What is this?
You can push them. Wow, you can move them with a vehicle.
I don't know how they survived the roadkill, man.
No idea.
They have to be made of something extremely strong.
Was he prone?
Yeah, some shots going out on the tank.
Was he prone and went underneath it?
I guess so, but we definitely heard, the squish.
We heard the squish. We really did.
That definitely happened. yeah, confused, having to get behind Who Built the Ark's team. But please don't shoot us. But I don't think this is gonna work in their favor. They're just too ready for them.
Yeah, they've been too good in this game. They've just managed to just deflect any type of attack from all sorts of angles and any type of strategy against them. They've been brilliant in this game mode, and if they win this, it'll be thoroughly deserved. There's Confused are finally eliminated in 6th position, but I won't write off AFT at the moment. They also P-Docs and the like have been also equally very good in this game as a grenade goes off. I think I knocked a player, but we do see Delzor doing all sorts of rubbish now. He is dropping boats from the height of everyone. So I could just...
Oh, no.
What we think might be a winning team might just end up in absolute chaos. No
Indeed,
way.
but-
No way.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's stuck. Oh, my God. He's got
stuck.
stuck.
Beast, no. No, just turn
Oh,
around, get in a
Dels.
car, and just hop out.
Oh.
No, the zone, Beast. What? How
Oh,
unfortunate.
how you want to go.
This is definitely a blame Dell.
Yeah.
You have died to Dell. Being Dell.
Got Hill built the
P-Docs and ATF.
Sorry there, Lighters, who got Who Built the Ark here. And now AFT, the two teams that have been extremely good so far. As Modrock, Who Built the Ark picks up, and 7 Leaf Clover also picking up a number member here. So they're down to 2 at the moment, possibly 3, because obviously we don't see that 5th player in the top of your screen. So it looks like there may be 2 members left inside the building. Now 1 member left, and unbelievable stuff here. As on to 13 kills for Who Built the Ark, and please don't shoot us. That res will come in. But they have the zone, and unless Dells has anything to say about this, I think it's all she wrote.
See, this is the point. If you were Dell, you give yourself some C4, and you just drop them everywhere. That's exactly what a Dell's would do, right?
Of course it would, yeah. And I didn't even
exactly
see
what
Nat
Del
there.
does.
Nat, amazing stuff on her own.
Oh no, but I think Zone gets Nat too, because
Of course,
can't
yeah.
get in the door. But yep, that's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
that's the game
quite
for
right.
Nat.
And this is probably the end now. With the mollies going through, the blue on the back. It has been a very impressive game from Please Don't Shooters and Who Built the Ark. And you know, that will be going in. It's a penultimate game tonight as well, going into the last game. And that should, and this will probably cement Who Built the Ark and Hooky Pock right at the top there and make it extremely difficult for anyone to even catch him. Del's coming through the window.
he just creeps through the window. He's just like, hi there. I smelled you. I just wanted to see for myself. Yeah. They have to fight up the stairs out of zone to get the kills. What are they doing? Okay, holding the window as they have to vault out as the zone closes. PUBG Reddit. Yeah, just gonna go. Blue zone? What is that? Oh, and that's it. So it is basically a 2v1.
Yeah, because obviously I think
PUBG
we're going to have
Reddit.
a punch-up right now.
Oh, he's gonna punch him out.
A
Is this
2v1
the
punch-up.
revenge of Delza?
He got
He has one win. He
got
turns off
one.
invincibility.
Oh, here we go. Light, take it away.
All right, okay. In this corner, we have PUBG Reddit. In the other, we have 7-Leaf Clover and Hamster. It is currently a 2v1 onto PUBG Reddit, and it is not looking good. And he shoots a stun but misses. Really not a great showing, but it gets, excuse me, it's Ultimate Joker, and now it is a 1v1 versus Hamster, or the Hockey Puck. Man, I'm very wrong on this one. All right, Hockey Puck getting some damage in, but yeah, PUBG Reddit with basically, I'll say 10 HP. Hockey Puck at 40, and he gets the win. Okay, I don't know, does that point count? The 1 kill count for PUBG Reddit? I don't know.
We're not sure.
Yeah. What a chaotic game. Like, holy moly. I mean, that's exactly what I hoped for. You know, knowing nothing. It's just pure unmitigated chaos.
It's what we expect from Del.
Golly, man. My voice hurts after that.
Yeah, that was phenomenal. He did really well there, and I think that was exactly the type of custom games that it should be. It was unknown, and none of the players had a clue what was going on or what to expect, and for any of the viewers, that must have been a massive joy to watch, because it was a joy for us to cast, right? So, you know, Delzy did a really good job with that.
Yeah, I agree. I think this was a fun game. I'm still interested to see what, the players have to say about it, especially, because I'm a llama came back from the dead.
It's true. But it is Halloween.
So, you
We're on the
know-
Halloween season, so crazy things happen.
I come back as the zombie llama. Yeah, that's certainly something. Yeah. So what a game. Whew. My voice hurts. I'm gonna get this drink of water.
Yeah, and then with that, I think we're going to go to a break, and we'll come back before we get underway with game.
Don't forget
number-
about the G coin though.
Oh, that is
giveaways
true.
going on in the PUBG Reddit
That is
Discord.
true. I do
And
keep
also
forgetting.
as an announcement, the season points are regularly updated on the PUBG Reddit site. So if you want to see that, I believe you can find that in Custom Games Info.
Yeah.
And with that, we'll toss it to the break.
An upcoming region merge, a challenging arcade mode, and some adjustments to care package goods. All this and more as we dive into the Update 32.1 patch report. First up, as you may have seen from our recent announcement, some regions around the world will be merged with this update. The main goal of this merge is to improve queue times and increase competition across the globe by bringing more players into the same games. This merge will take place when Update 32.1 goes live, and you can check out the latest region merge announcement for full details on what's happening. Next up, the fight against the Hungers continues in arcade mode with a more difficult twist. Our new mode, Hungers Left Behind, will be a much more difficult version of Survivors Left Behind, increasing the damage that Hungers do. Can you deal with these newly improved Hungers and make it to the safe zone before they seek you out? Grab your team and face the nightmare when Hungers Left Behind drops on October 10th for PC and October 17th for console. We're also making some long overdue adjustments to care package weapons, which haven't seen a significant change for quite a while. There are lots of changes here, including both buffs and nerfs. So make sure you check out the patch notes for all the changes. There's also a new Survivor Pass, the next ranked season, updates to the recall system, bug fixes, and more. So check out the patch notes for full details. Update 32.1 is here, so try out the new arcade mode. Grab yourself an improved care package weapon. Get ready to take on some new challengers. We'll see you on the Battlegrounds.
I see the flaws bend beneath me. Crazy how it's easy to see. Nah, nah. I let it move and control me. Gone with the stars, no
Hello and welcome back after game number 3. And as you can see, somehow LyteByte can change outfit quicker than a Victoria's Secret catwalk model. And now he looks like a hitman or for a man from Men in Black. Looking very, very suave indeed. But yeah, game 3 was brilliant. Delzor's game mode. No one knew about it. And here we have results. LyteByte, if you could take and run through this for us.
Yeah, so we rounded out the finished game with Please Don't Shoot Us, so Noah's team with the victory here. Meanwhile, PUBG Reddit, the cheater that he is, carrying Llama and their team to second place. But the real second place really should go to Afterlife, who had 10 kills. Absolutely, actually, that's a pretty good spread of kills across 5 players. And then to round it out, Pixel Chicken in 4th. So the individual scores for the season, I think cements Noah as first place. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think it will do indeed, and we can head over and look at them seasonal leaderboard graphics there, and you can see there who built the arc leading out on 107 points. Second place is teammate Hockey Puck. Now, what will be interesting, I think, is how these two players decide to play it. Does Hockey Puck start thinking, is there a way I can nick it, or is he just going to just run along with who built the arc and just see his team captain out to victory? We see Natari as well with 84 points. She came in 3rd place there as well, but just not enough to close that gap to mount any challenge. There is 2 games left, but as we say, like with kill points, with no kill points, it's very difficult to really close up that gap. Amalama with 83, Hamster with 79, Morax with 78. It's Fury and Hackshots, who haven't played all night, still managing to cling onto that top 10 place in 72 equally, and Okanue in 71.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to hold that spot there at 7th and 8th after this game, because Ocarino, who is part of these games, is playing, and he's only trailing by a single point. So just the very fact that he'll join the next one will make him tied.
Absolutely.
So, and then if he survives one more minute, well, that's them off the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and with that,
so
we can have a look at the fourth game that we're going to have now. We're going to have a look at the detail here, and there we do. Blue zone sandwich. 2 blue zones on the map. Inner zone hurts more with boosted loot. If you're not aware of this game mode, it's a bit like a donut. You'll see 2 zones essentially. The inner circle will be a blue zone, and you'll have your normal blue zone. A decision is made, obviously, in the early games, is whether you want to drop into that zone, take blue zone damage, and loop through it to give yourself a better zone. This will be on the Kendi and FPP squad. Now, did you play this light in your first season when you played? I can't remember if we had it there.
Yes, we did. We did play this. It was on Miramar. And I don't recall there being boosted loot, but there was loot enough that we were able to get a very hefty amount of meds and ammo. I think we were a little dry on throwables toward the end, especially when it came to smokes. I think we had only like 3 of them between us. So having boosted loot should improve at least that side of things on the utility.
Yeah.
And I think this might actually, be beneficial for the zone. But the thing about, the donut is, the inner zone hurts more, and it's very hard to rotate into, because obviously no one's going to be there, but that also means that everybody who wants to get in a desirable position for the next zone is all going to converge on the same point. So it creates a lot of traveling fights, and I think that's what makes this particular mode unique.
Yeah, I do. I agree. It is exactly what happens there. Is you will see on the mini map and when we show it, a lot of teams just spread out around the zone. In the early zones, you could probably gamble and just staying in a little bit, but there's really no point because the zone's so big. Just stay on the outer edge. But when you see that zone going down to phase 4, 5, and 6 and onwards, you just cannot go in that zone and get anywhere near it. So it keeps everyone out, and you'll just see on the edge fights as well. So yeah, it's an interesting game mode, but I think a lot of these players have played it, used to it. So, they might have their own little strats of how they do this as well. I think we're just about to go into the game pretty shortly. But off the cuff, you think it's going to be another Who Built the Ark win? He seems to be. What has he done now? He's 2 out of 1 wins, two wins out of the 3.
I believe that is 2 wins out of the 3 games we played, yes.
Yes.
So I think Noah's team is gonna do quite favorably here. When we played it, we did end up winning, except that we were handicapped there at the end. It was just Noah and I to finish out the game against 3 other squads. One of which was
Nice flex.
I believe was a full
Nice flex.
4-man. Yeah, yeah. We were stationed right on the center point in the middle and right at the end. So we kind of positioned ourselves in such a way that the zone made the squads fight each other instead of us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. Back in the game. Here's our donut. Now, even though the inner zone hurts more, I wonder if it's worth it to drop inside phase 1.
It's
I don't know.
it's hard to say because you are essentially you're taking. I think the settings are you're taking phase 2 damage right now. So the outer zone is your original phase damage, but the inner zone is the next phase damage. So you're essentially taking phase 2 damage. So if you're going to go a big city, then you're probably going to be able to heal through it, find lots of stuff. But it is we have said it's boosted loot, so that probably means boosted meds as well. So you're going to have a good opportunity to get. I would drop somewhere very busy, or as in when I say busy, lots of compounds. So you have lots of opportunity to loot meds if you're going to try to stay in there. But you don't want to go too central because if it donuts on you and you are suddenly in a phase 3 zone, and then it donuts again, you're never getting out of that zone. Do you know what I mean? So you are really, really struggling.
Yeah. That's going to be quite the really bad RNG if that happens to you. So like if you're Ue Ops tier in the center of the blue, and if the zone just crushes on you the whole time, you're not in a great spot medically because even the small compound he has on him, even though it's boosted loot, I don't think it's not gonna carry you if the zone's on you the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To see who built the
Arcs
team
has the idea. Yeah, I think they got the right idea here. Just get a car, drive somewhere they know no one landed, and then gear up and then just move as soon as the zone moves in. Because that's essentially what we did. Is like as soon as the next zone popped, we hightailed it to our next spot. So we scouted our defensive point ahead of time. That's already inside the donut. Are they gonna drive in the zone? Oh, no. They're going to get this loot camp. Okay.
So this loot camp, though, has level 3 material inside there. It sends off an alarm if you loot it. So they could end up with some hefty weapons and armor quite quick. As we're with armor at the moment, back down to the 14 with Morax, Happy, LyteByte, and Aku, who are all in the top, as with FTL. Pac-Man, a guy I know from a community that I play in as well, or just a solo. So I'm surprised to see him as a solo. He's usually with a big community of custom players, actually. It's one of Dell's communities. But yeah, he's going all on his own, trying to do everything he can.
He's on the north side of the zone, and as best as I can tell, there is nobody up here. So yeah, he can loot for basically free, and he can rotate for basically free. So you know what? I think he's actually in a really great spot. I mean, I have no complaints about his position at the moment.
No, absolutely. I mean, if you want to see where he is, we do have a dedicated map feed. You can head over and have a look at that, and he is completely on. He has one team, nearby 1.5 kilometers away. So he's right on the zone. So if the zone pulls to him, he will get a little band of safe zone to move in. But the majority of the teams are all from around 4 o'clock to about 10 o'clock on the clock face. And we have a couple of teams like in the middle who have decided to take the gamble and take on that blue zone damage.
Yeah, it definitely seems so. Yeah. I'm just curious what the loot situation actually looks like, because even though with boosted loot, Amalama's just got a 3x. Okay. Wasim taking out a bear. PETA would not be a fan of you, Wasim. You endangering polar bears, you monster. Yeah, 200 FPS looking in the loot caves. I don't know if the boosted loot scales into the loot caves, but if it does, this might not be a bad play for them.
I mean, at the moment, you would say it's not really paying off. I mean, it's just standard loot I'm seeing. with the weaponry anyway, level 2 vest and 1 helmet. So at the moment, it could be a hashtag blame Dell moment because we've said that it's going to be boosted loot, and at the moment it looks nothing more than just standard loot, which doesn't surprise me with Dell.
It could also be that he turned some items up because even Wasim has a 3x. So I don't know. This is kind of I see a double 3x. So is that like every other site off at the moment? Maybe. I don't know. Certainly a question that I'm sure we'll find the answer to later. Yeah, so there, Wasim and 200 FPS rotating to their next spot. UAO still inside the zone. Taking, I'm going to guess, his, I don't know, 5th first aid by now. A little early, in my opinion. You're alone. It's taking, looks like 2 or 1.5 HP every tick. So, not the worst thing that can happen to you, but still, you're burning meds. Even though you got a lot of them, you don't have an unlimited supply. So, praying for you, UA.
Oh,
the zone doesn't.
He's just picked up the Blue Zone Jammer Pack, so that's a help as well. So that will give him, a minute or so just to give his health a breather and keep himself in there. So I guess he just needs to keep finding them for the next 10 minutes while he's in the center of the Blue Zone.
Yeah, I mean, look at his ammo situation, though. I think he's prioritizing meds simply because of where he is. Ooh, we got a 3 vest. Nice. Yeah, so like 71 out for his 5s. That's not enough to even fight one squad, but this might actually be a good play here. Just pick up the 249 and then just... Oh, yeah. There you go. Reload it with all the ammo. Yeah, this might fight a squad. 150 bullets. That's more like it.
As we see, FPS still within the bear caves doing... And they have managed to get a tier 3 weapon there with the MG. Yep. Level 3 vest, as now we're on board with Who Built the Ark, also running the level 3 vest as a bear gets killed once again. And they're on the rotation now. Is Please Don't Shoot Us, making their way into zone. Obviously, playing the edge game as you've described quite a few times with Noah's playstyle. This would be something that will become pretty natural to him in this type of game.
Yeah, so I think the play here is get the gondola spot right here. I don't think they're going to hug the inner edge at all this time, but I could be wrong. It seems like they might stop on this hill to get a look around. Nope, okay, they're going to move on. Yeah, I think this is exactly what he's planning to do. He's just going to go where basically no one is, hold the inside edge as long as possible, and he's going to wait until he has to take the fights he needs to take. Okay, they're going to split? Yep. Good call there. Okay. No 2-man split, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, Hockey Puck getting out of the car. Pixel Chicken taking a secret room, so they found a key card. That's going to be nice, so you can get some tier 3 weaponry in there, and even perhaps a thermal scope. I believe they spawn in here. So,
yeah. And probably maybe a self-res as well.
That might be a very valuable asset.
Yeah,
self-res, yeah, that might be...
Yeah, it doesn't show us on that util bar on the right-hand side of that plaque either, so we've no idea if we do have one. But we'll keep out. Look out for that if anyone gets knocked, as you see Revive's top 5, and it's Fury there with 12 and hasn't played for the last 3 games, so he is some kind of a medic there with no one being able to catch him just yet, but might be able to take that in these last 2 games.
And I think a majority of those revives even came from last game, because he was not only shooting, but he was also, getting every player almost immediately after they got knocked, because they were standing right next to him. Ooh, Happy Little Pie getting Psycho Viking. Love the name. But yeah, I believe that's the Deauville. Okay, I almost said Doyle for a second. Yeah, RGB, 2 of them at least, are not in a great spot. We got 3x for Amalama. That's not ideal. Okay, taking some tires. Great tactical choice taking the tires. That means they can't leave. Okay, RGB, the rest of RGB coming in on this, I believe the south side. Trying to get a flank. Okay, some damage coming in from Amalama as the zone closes. Are they going to attempt to drive by? I don't think they do. Oh, they lost the front tire. It's on fire. RGB Bolino Quino is like no HP. I think this might be the end of... Yep, there we go. Bolino. eliminated, but that might open the door for the other two RGB to drive away. Akarinu looking at them. Oh, they're taking a bike. Okay, they have a bike. Good for them. Yeah. RGB does live to fight another day, but that means that their lone teammate out here will not be revived. So no points for that teammate.
Yeah, I mean, he had the perfect weapon, did Armalon, and then with that rotating vehicle, then what other weapon would you really want than an M249 with an extended mag just to be able to absolutely shred that? And just off screen there, the zone has closed and shifted, and we can see where zone 3 is going to be as it's moved over to the south. Hopefully we'll get to see that with the players very shortly. Armor looting like mad, and there we do. Oh, there's a shift again. Sorry, so it's shifted once again. Then it's now moved down to the south with a train station heavily and with a group of boxes, crates right in the middle.
Hey, where did our solo on the north side go? I don't see him anymore.
Oh yeah, that's a good shout. He has disappeared. I haven't seen him in the kill feed.
And I haven't either. Did he do like a really wide wrap? Is that him between Ark and the teams over there at Dinoland?
It could.
That might be him. Ooh. Okay, Amalama biking in. So I think, yeah. Why aren't you in the car, Amalama? You got a little ways to go, dude.
Well, he just wants a bit of cardio, you know. Just clean, fresh, cold air. Oh,
okay,
what?
yeah, he got the right idea. Don't leave Akra behind. There you go. Okay, put the bikes in the trunk. Very good.
Yeah, I do like that. I like it. Get him in the trunk. Multiple ways of transport then.
Yeah, I mean, if they lose the tires, at least they have the bikes to get out, right? Even though there's only 2 of them, I mean, those are assets you can definitely use in the late game. Okay, there it is. Yeah, Pac-Man. So that was Pac-Man here. Our solo from the north side, just gliding around the whole west side of the zone. A little less than half tank on the fuel though. So I think he burned a little bit more fuel than he probably wanted. Yeah, I think this is an okay idea as a solo, but definitely not if you're going to try for placement, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to be... I mean, he's a solo anyway, so it's going to be extremely difficult to do much. But he can just spend his time, he's got the fuel, but he's only got just under half a tank. So he's just going to float around this zone and he's probably going to play it, just wait for 10 seconds before the zone pops, and then he'll just divert straight to the next area and just play like that, I think, just to try accumulate as many placement points as possible. As we see a silent pull-up, well, not almost silent, but ultimate joker here in Nat on the bicycles pulling up towards Lord Sloth. I think it is the 4th. I'm not sure he's heard them.
Know he's here?
No, I don't think he's heard them yet. He does now.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't think if you're the Sloth, I don't think shooting them was a great idea, because now they have... Well, I guess the zone is still closing, so it might not be too bad for them.
With the Tommy gun as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, it's shooting at them if the zone was not moving, it was a bad idea, because they just take this hill on you, and now you can't leave.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're definitely not doing that this time around.
I mean, it looks like he's playing some kind of his own game mode, because he's got no util, no meds, he has no helmet, he's running a Tommy gun, so maybe he's playing his own little challenge within the custom games himself, because if he's just looted that entire compound and this is all that he's come out with, then maybe he doesn't have a F button that works. I'm not too sure. Why has he not looted anything?
I mean, it is phase 4, and as you can see, he has no meds, so I think moving into the zone is probably the best idea. A little roadkill damage onto Deauville as the bike falls over. That's one of the things that we just absolutely love on the player base for vehicles. Is just, rolling damage, taking out like 30 HP for no reason. It's wonderful. Yeah, Lord Sloth. Love the name, by the way. Yeah, just taking the car. It was Psycho Viking taking damage and gets knocked by Moda 9. I don't think this is what you want. Dude, he has literally 1 HP. Dude, you don't fight here. I think you just pick him up and go. Oh yeah, Moda 9 getting on top of the tower. I think this might be the end.
Yeah, I agree. He's down to 1 HP, and he is down. So one of them must have a self-res at some point to be able to get themselves back up here. As a one is flushed. And we're now with Dangerous Hank. But yeah, I think that team is done for. You quite rightly said it's not the ideal place to play. And yes, RGB are eliminated 14th position.
Yeah, Dangerous Hank and the rest of Pixel Chicken on the southeast side of the zone, on the outer edge, which I think is interesting, considering they're essentially willingly putting more distance between them and their next spot. I think the strategy you should adopt is actually hug the inner edge. That way you minimize travel time and maximize fighting time.
As we see.
Moto 9.
Sorry, yeah, we see Moto 9 coming on that skidoo. Pulling up to the rest of the teammates. I think we did see something in the sky there. You can see that name tag. Has he got...
Oh.
Did he
He's
have...
got a Thermi on his MG3.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Like, I mean, that's great once you see a smoke and you go prone and get that bipod out. That will tear smoke to pieces. So I do hope we see that in play because that's something that you don't see often.
Indeed. I mean, you're gonna have to go prone if you want to use that effectively. There's no other way you can use that on an MG3 of all things. So, it's a 4x magnification, right?
Yeah.
And it definitely shows. Oh yeah, who built the arc? Looking at Burns here. Wait, did they get the chip? Maybe they might have gotten the chip, the rapid reloaders. So Skav around, or who built the arc's team, who are on the inside edge as I expect them to be. They're gonna keep their tank in the next zone pulls, and yep, there they go. There goes arc. They're out of here. Okay, calling in Zimster. I don't think Zimster will lose out on any 5-minute points here because the drop-off happens like any second now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And with that zone shift as well.
Ooh, Hockey! What? Who built the arc? Thwarting Hockey. I think Hockey wanted to get these crates, and Noah was just like, oh, no, these are mine.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's either...
I'm the top dog.
Yeah, I mean, it's either that or he knows that he's so close to him, the leaderboard, he's just like, if I can get rid of him, then I just don't have to worry about it. So I just pretend to accidentally run him over, and then maybe flush him,
Yeah, see, if I was Hockey, that's exactly what I would do if I want first place. Just like, I'm going to get rid of Noah. These are my points now. Yeah, I would imagine Hockey's about to get revived here. And, just continue looting these crates. Yeah, here we go. As aim masters are now moving in. I am Mariano here with 43rd place at 24 points. Playing 3 games. So this is the 3 games that I'm sure we just played are their first games of the season. But hey, 43rd place. That's actually pretty high up if you think about it.
I think 24 points is a good accumulation just to say you've had 3 points. So... they've stayed alive.
That's in 3 games.
That's in 3 games. That is a pretty good. I mean, you said that the max is around 38 points. So
I think it's 36. It might be a little higher with the challenges.
Yeah, so that's a really good amount of points there. So well played to I am Moreno there to accumulate that.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if you look at the mini map here on Please Don't Shoot Us POV, we have like Mr. Ziptie just south of them on the compound, just hugging the inside edge. So, and as well as another team south of them and another team northeast of them. So we might see a fight come out from Arc as they're pushing into the next zone, as well as the other teams fighting each other. Yeah, Peter DeRuler taking some shots on Walaloo. Yeah, try to say that 5 times fast. Walaloo. I think I got that right the first time. I don't know.
I think you nailed it. Yeah, absolutely crushed that one. Yeah.
Yeah, not a really great spot for Walla, though. I think he's alone, if I'm not mistaken. I believe he does have another teammate. Oh, he's out in the zone now. Well, that's not ideal. This is phase 6. Oh, this is going to burn. This is not great. Okay, he does have a bicycle, so great. It appears to be 5 HP per tick. He just has to get into the zone. Oh, he's coming up on another team. Oh, that's...
No.
Is that his team? No, it's not his team.
No.
He's just gonna bike by. I think that's exactly what you do. No. This is not what you want to do, Wallow. You have another team here, but I don't know. Oh, there's the
He
nades.
does have his teammates
know
though, in
he's
the
here.
background as well, to be able to help out there. You can see Ultimate Joker's just on that hill, so he might be able to do a little bit of help here. But no, this it's like FPS hasn't heard him come in, but then bikes are so loud. It might be
They
a
definitely know
survive.
he's here. They threw some nades at him.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Okay. Pame trying to play the shed on Noah. He even successfully closed the door on him. But Noah's just like, I'm gonna come in whether you like it or not, but half of the shed isn't even in the zone. A great spot to camp, I guess, but I don't know how viable it is going into the next couple zones.
Yeah, you can see.
Okay, Walla getting XFA.
Yeah, you can see where.
It's 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just about to say where you can see where Who Built the Ark is. There's a couple of teams going to come into that zone on the top of him there, and he's right on the zone, so he could get pinch points here. And if he goes out early, this will be a good opportunity for teams to try and claim points here to catch up on him.
Yeah, okay, Ultimate Joker gonna take some shots onto wait, is XFA? Yeah, XFA was low HP, but they got a revive, so it is. We got 2 revives now, so it is a 3v2. Yeah, Clumsy Commanders not looking too hot. Oh, Walla gets knocked on the roof, which leaves just Ultimate Joker flank around the right side of these smokes. He cannot see them. But they definitely know that Ultimate Joker's here. The utility comes out, and that's a good Molotov. 10 HP. Ooh, I think that's it. Molotov from Moxor gets the final tick of 10 damage. What a fight there at the end. Yeah, meanwhile, please don't shoot us. Fighting Dark Moon Prince as well as what I believe is remnants of aim on the north side of the zone. Yep, this is exactly what Noah does with the thermi. Just throw some smoke, stand in it, look around.
This is why I don't like the thermal. I mean, it's the strategy that everyone uses. Hold on! I have no idea what happened there.
yes.
I think we just switched just when a molly landed on another team. I thought that was a molly onto Noah then, but it wasn't, as FPS 2 go down 8th position then. But I thought a molly just came out of nowhere, right through the scope of Who Built the Ark. But no, it wasn't. Now we do see him in his vehicle trying to row into a position. It looks like they're pulling up on this, so they're getting a little bit aggressive here to try to clear out. But there's teams absolutely everywhere, and smokes go down. You can see as he looks around, there's 3 or 4 teams all over the place. It might not be the best point or best spot to put themselves as Pixel Chicken go out in 7th position.
Yeah, that means that all the... Oh, we have 2 team eliminations at the same time. Okay. So Aim Master's also out of here, so we are in placement points already. So 5 points are... Or at least 1 point is already awarded to Who Built the Ark and the rest of this team. Meanwhile, Hamster getting shot in the face from Moxor. I believe that was from the south side. Skav and the rest of Rapid Reloaders in the tank. Dude, just throw a grenade in there. That's all you need. I think Hockey Puck did just scout the tank, so yep, Skav might go in for the road kills here. Just moving in, push those cars. Oh, okay, did we get any damage? We don't get any damage, but they might have got the tank stuck. Back wheels are not tracked. Don't get traction, but they managed to get out. 7 Leaf Clover is knocked. I don't see who knocked them. But, Hamster is also knocked from a nade from Zip Tie. And Zip Tie is out. Hockey Puck finishing that squad. And now we're a top 4 situation. Who Built the Ark? And Hockey Puck, the last man standing, as well as Hamster, who is currently knocked. But yeah, this tank. And playing the radio. What a troll. I love it. Okay, one gets out. Okay. Score butt. Okay. Skav getting a roadkill onto Hockey. And eliminated by Amalama. Now it's just Noah, the last man standing, and he can't even get in his car.
Is he punched out?
Noah getting he got punched out. No. So Who Built the Ark? The Ark is eliminated in 4th place, so that is only 1 point. So I believe the Llamas are. Oh man, the Llamas still have 4 people on a lot of this is ideal. Okay, got 1 knock. So now it is down to 3 AFT, also 3 Rapid Reloaders, also 3. So it's a 3v3v3 at the moment.
Yeah, I mean...
Okay, Adriana gets...
Oh, sorry, I was just about to say that I think the Rapid Reloaders, then when they were inside that tank, they had an opportunity. He had 3 grenades on him. He could have just got out and just tossed them in that smoke. I mean, you literally said it, but they didn't manage to do that. And they ended up with a crazy situation where they were trying to run over everyone. As we see Afterlife here with Montees trying to get into zone, absolutely naked. Managed to find a body straight off the bat there. You see now Moroxov with that thermal scope, but that flame in the background kind of like distracting him a little bit. Just see a couple of players through, but at the moment, 8 kills on the board for AFT for Afterlife. Armor Llama eliminating Rapid Reloaders in 3rd position.
Yep, and that is, we're down to the final 7 players. Llama's team in AFT down to 3v3, previously a 4v3. Oh, a great shot from Adriana, and a knock on a Moxor, who has a broken vest, so that makes it a little easier. Llama, I can't see what the zone... Oh, it's going to end in the center of this zone, so you can see the little tiny spire of the next zone, so it's going to constrict to that point. So everybody's going to have to move into each other. So I think the play of the game here is just move into the center as much as possible and make them come to you. I don't know how well you're going to be able to do that.
No. I mean, smokes are almost useless at this stage with the thermals in play as well. Players could just stick down on an AR and thing, but it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. And no, it's not, as we have the winner chicken dinner for Afterlife there. 11 kills on the board there, and we take up quite a few of the statistics leaders there. 11 kills, 1,431 damage for losing matches every time. So that is match number 4 done, Light, and that's the penultimate. We're going to go into the Mad Max one next. So that shouldn't change the overall scores, I would have thought. We'll go see them shortly, but last match 4 done. Looking forward to it.
It's gonna be a little bittersweet for me because that's the last game where I hold the champions title from season 1. So yeah, that is what it is. But yeah, before we toss it to break, though, we gotta announce our G-Coin giveaway again in the Discord. Yeah, oh man, I'm already tearing up a little bit. So yeah, 500 G-Coin in the Discord. Go to the giveaway chat, PUBG Reddit, and yeah, I'm gonna do something really quick. I'm gonna flash myself. Okay, there we go. Derealized. What happened that game? Sorry.
Yeah, who built the arc?
Were we casting?
Yeah, he came last. Yeah, he came last. Did Noah? Yeah.
All right. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and toss it to break, Wayne's World style.
They come from the dark lab, the noisy cannibals. Only they can stop them. The Hunger Busters! They're back and armed to kill. Why take chances?
my dreams keep flying away. As somewhere far beyond, keep chasing them and I never rest for a day. There's something I don't do. I feel
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're here for the final game of season 3. Or season 3, excuse me. Ugh. Man, I'm already winded, if you can tell. Season 2, excuse me. Yeah, we're back. Final game. Bittersweet for me. I gotta give up my shiny Discord title. It's PUBG champion, but boy, what a last game though. Blue donut. That does some damage. But yeah, just to round it, or as a recap, Afterlife winning that game with 11 kills between all of them. CDR, 5 kills at 282 damage. So someone did all the work, just finished them off. Happy Little Pie for losing all matches every time with 1. Llama Llama with 5. Morax Adriano with 2. And Ocarina with 1. Just rounded out at 9 for second place. Rapid Reloaders, 5 kills among them. And Please Don't Shoot Us, getting a podium spot in 4th place with only 3 kills? Jeez, Noah, get good, man. Get good. Gotta roast you when I can, man. Aki doing better than you? But yeah, what really matters is the individual scores.
Yeah, and Hubert the Axel sat on top there with the 107 points, with Hockey Puck closely on 104. So 20 points down from there is Nat there with 1 game remaining. I don't think it's possible. So we probably know, we're not going to say it because that'll spoil it for the end. But there, Arma Llama with 83, Hamster with 79, Morox Adriana with 78, and obviously Fury and Hatshot still managing to cling into that top 10 as well, because Okanui didn't manage to pick up that point. So I don't know if that's updated, right? Because you did mention just getting into the game. Should have jumped in. So this could be another hashtag blame Dell moment. I'm not too sure if that
it looks like it. Yeah, because Ocarina definitely scored more points than the one gap between Hackshots and Fury, or Hackshots and Fury are just that good.
Yeah,
they don't even have to play.
Yeah, they just can accumulate points from their bed or wherever they are. Absolutely. But this is it now. We're into the last game of the last month of the season. Game number 5. Oh, that's the leaderboard. I mean, it's... Oh, hey, there we go. It's been updated. Apologies. So...
I see.
We do hashtag blame Dell. Right, I'll go through it very quickly once again. Like, who built the art? Now on 113 points with Hockey Puck with 110. Arma Llama now jumps into 3rd place with 92, with Nat moving down to 89. Morax Adriana with 87. Hamster with 85. And like you suggested... Fury and Hackshots do move out of that top 10 as Okanua gets into 80, Silyaine with 88 with 76, and Zimster also moving in onto 9th position with 72 points. So we're into the last game, as we just said, of the last month of the season. So let's have a quick breakdown, Light, from you of what it is.
All right, so it's the Mad Max Dogfight, JS9s only. Level 3 backpack, so you get all that ammo. You're gonna need a lot, believe me. Level 2 armor, so helmet and vest, level 2. No throwables, which I find a little interesting because smoke grenades towards the end when you can't fly anymore are kind of handy, but hey, I didn't make the rules. So, and then also, no market of coins, which, great, nobody uses that anyway. And then, but the key point here, everybody, land with your squad. Gliders will be spawned for you. So I would recommend also, as a from experience kind of thing, walk sideways and it won't drop on you. So it's just my 2 cents on this mode.
So with this game mode, it's in the gliders. Usually the Mad Max that we usually have and is quite common is the vehicles. I mean, I believe you played this version, did you, in month 1 with the gliders? Or did you play the vehicles?
Yes, I have played this particular version. I believe it was the last game of month 2 of season 1 that we did the gliders, or no. It was the last game of season 1 actually for month 3. And the incentive here is obviously place in the top 6 to get your points, right? Mm-hmm. And if you're going to do that, strategically, it makes sense not to fly. However, I think in my opinion, that kind of hurts the spirit of dogfighting with JS9. So, I mean, I'm just the caster here. I can't punish you for things like that. But please don't do that.
And I believe this is in duos as well, unlike the others, which has been squads and a 5-man in this.
Oh,
this
yeah,
week.
that is correct.
So,
yeah,
I mean,
I just saw that.
Do you play this as you individually get your own gliders and seat swap, or do you decide to just be a gunner from the back? You mean, which do you think's the best route to take on this?
So last time it was a squads game, and we kind of did it where there was a pilot and a gunner on the one glider. But in duos, I think the better play is just use your own glider.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely what you do here is get your own glider. That way you can fight more than one team at a time, or one glider at a time, rather. I think that's exactly what you do. Ooh, we got a double plane drop, so this is going to be quite the spread for all the teams in the game. We see a lot of them going toward the edge of the zone here on the east side, and the first zone already appears, and it is constricted right in the bullseye. Oh boy, yeah, there's not a whole lot of compounds in there, and it looks like Who Built the Ark and Hockey Puck, as well as 2 other duos, are the only ones in zone, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
I just want to say, though, like,
an interesting spread.
On that eastern side, I can see 3 teams heading to the smallest compound on the map. I mean, I don't know what's happening there. So we could see quite a few punch-outs. We could see a lot of fights. They're just all heading there. I don't know why they've done that. They probably just saw the compound and thought, oh, that'll be quiet. And so, yeah, I mean, if we can get the observers over to the eastern side, that would be really interesting to see what's happening.
Yeah, Who Built the Ark with a stun gun? Okay. Interesting start. I believe the gliders are spawned either 30 seconds or 1 minute before the phase actually closes. I'm not actually sure about that, but last time we kind of just stood out there in the middle of nowhere just waiting for it. Yep, they're happy little pie with the first elimination. So Haunted Death Boxes within a minute of the game, taking out Walla and Selanin. And XFA absolutely accidentally desk popping in 1 taser shot. Unfortunate.
I mean, I do know sometimes that we've discussed that, like, there should be a slight gentleman's agreement to this game where the first zone, let's just get everyone into the zone with a glider. I mean, I know hot dropping sometimes happens and we fight, but this spectacle comes alive when we have as many people as possible in gliders within that zone. But it is what it is. They've eliminated them and picked up a couple of kills as we're on board with Armor Llama here, just picking up as much ammo as possible, as you see him here with nearly 500 rounds, which makes absolute sense because he's planning to be in the air for a long time. Double JS9 as well, so he gets to carry an extra mag as well. So, yeah, I like that tactic. So he's probably planning to be in there as long as possible. Like you say, you've believe that sometimes people play on the ground as it gets near the end. Sometimes your glider's blown up and you've got no other choice. But I think Dells can sometimes put a glider. But as you think, when this zone closes up, there's no runway. There's nowhere to get out and back up into the air.
Right. Yeah, I thought for a moment that PUBG Reddit, aka Delsaw here, was going to just spawn a single glider for the team right here on the edge of the zone, but it looks like they're going to drive in. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing at the moment. Oh, is he going to... Oh, yeah, he's just spawning the gliders. He's not going to give a global spawn. I think part of the reason why he's not doing a global spawn at this point in time is a lot of people get crushed because they just don't know when it'll happen.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what his thinking is here, but I think even one at a time per duo is just not gonna cut it. He's gonna be too slow.
It does look like he's...
Oh, he turns on the Grant. Did he turn on the Grant off?
Hey, maybe. Didn't see that, as we see Skyray here with the JS9 spraying down onto AFT. A couple of members of Armor Llama's community here, as you can see by their actual name tags. Doing a little bit of damage, gets a bandage off as Confused are eliminated by Who Built the Ark. So more kills for Noah, and basically just taking off from where he left in the last game. And pretty much the entire season he's been pretty dominant force throughout.
All Right, and then just to finish off this fight, Morax Adriana on 10 HP. The wolf gets thirsted by Romartier. And some interesting names in our lobbies today, but yeah. Yeah, I think that fight is going to end for Adriana here shortly.
Yeah, I mean, I do.
Okay, he turned on Grant All. Everybody has a glider now.
I do the Norwegian PUBG League Crew of the Week, and some of their names are insanely difficult to pronounce, and I just feel like I'm making an absolute fool of myself trying to pronounce them sometimes. As you see, obviously this is in third person. Is this match? There's Romayato. He's trying to fight with Morax, but it's a 2v1, and it is a bit of a cautious fight, I would say. Here is like there's definitely could be a pincer movement happening and move from side to side, but it is a bit of a passive fight here, and it's surprising that they're just holding this angle here. It's not the type of fight you really want to see with a 2v1.
Yeah, and I think Adriana is a little screwed here because she has to go on the other side of the rock to get into the glider, which both of them can see the cockpit. So yeah, I think Scray and Romar here are just gonna wait a little bit. Yep, and there's the knock on Adriana. I think that's the game. That would be found an an AED, but it's gonna be worthless. But at least they don't have one now. Yeah, they've got to start gliding here because the zone is actually kind of hurting a little bit. Looks like about 1 HP at the moment. Even though it's phase 2, it's going to scale a little bit more as the zone constricts further.
You see a couple of gliders in position there, so they should be fully fueled up as well. There should be no need for a gas can as we see Boileau moving here and pulling up onto the back. Oh, nice spray! Taking out Mortar 9 there. Excellent stuff, and Flush coming in almost instantly. And Wasan, I think it is, in the glider jumping out into the compound, so really aggressive stuff there. Beautiful knock coming in, and FPS being absolutely brilliant, but it's a good response bringing down 16 HP to try and hold off this two-man push here as his teammate Mr. Zip Tie trying to push in. Needs to double up though. You don't need to give him a 1v1 opportunity here. Just holding that staircase with that cheeky window. It looks like Zip Tie is inside the building, and I would be backing him up here to just try trade off. As you see in the bottom right, we've got some proper dogfighting going on here. That is what we're hoping for. He's coming down the staircase. Takes a bit of damage in the legs. Oh, nice. Gets the angle. And I think he must have a self-res, but he doesn't. The Flush comes in and FPS pick up that, and running targets are eliminated in 17th position.
Another good spray onto Clover and Hamster here from 200 FPS. So are they going to get another one on rapid reloaders, maybe? They fly directly overhead. Doesn't quite look like it. But yeah, they're fighting on the ground, which, in terms of strategy, I guess is the best thing you can do because you can just hide under something.
Yeah.
But again, it hurts the spirit of the game a little bit. So I'm hoping they're going to take a glider here shortly.
Yeah, maybe they've got flight sickness and that's why they're not quite in the air yet. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it could be that neither of them have a pilot's license either. So,
maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Who built the Ark driving a car? I don't know why he is. He's going to take first anyway, so why not have a little fun on the glider? Yeah, XFA and his teammate are taking some shots at Kickback and Beast for I Was Muted. They're just camping the rock. And I think Beast is... Oh, is Beast? Yeah, Beast is unarmed. He has no gun. Why does he have a gun?
How is that possible?
Was he a call-in?
He very well could be. And it looks like Kickback here has a vending machine full of drinks in his backpack here with 11 at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
So he is going to be energized or out of his mind here throughout this game. As I think it's M5CC there. I think it is an XF47. Just playing this tension. And this is what I find with the TPP mode is just you get this type of standoff, don't you, between like cover and just try to wait for one to make the movers.
Right.
He's just going to come over the ridge there and he's going to pop up. And he doesn't. He just, that's a really bad time there to move, I think. He really could have had that knock and he might expose himself there, but no, he doesn't. And he managed to get away with that.
I think they think he's still at that rock.
Yeah.
'Cause he's out of audio distance.
Yeah.
Okay, PUBG Reddit giving one glider here. He might give him a smoke also, which he does. Okay.
That's nice. That's nice of him.
Indeed.
Oh, he's good.
Oh, but some sprays going down on the glider though. They might have pinged it earlier, but yeah, zip tie with the knock and through the smoke. Okay, there's the AD, but yeah. Oh no! Dweeber from nowhere, being an absolute hero or Avenger, I guess. But yeah, you know what? Deserved. PUBG Reddit just carrying him like a potato sack. Deserved.
Was phenomenal to see from our POV there with the old 1920s car flying through the smoke. He's now trying to run over Delzor. Grinder's been put, you know. Some of these players obviously don't realise that we kind of want everyone in the zone in the gliders and took it upon themselves just to absolutely annihilate each other as soon as possible. But, you know,
Yeah, you know
it is
what I
what it
think
is.
Delzos should do? He should give himself like a scorpion pistol and he just pop all the tires of everybody driving cars. That'd be fine. It'll force them into the gliders or run on foot.
Yeah. Oh,
And one of those two options is way more desirable.
He could also do something much simpler and just disable vehicles, I think, you know, in the settings. I'm sure he can do that. If he has the power to put in more like recall centers, I'm sure he can get rid of vehicles. As we see Moxar here in the glider, and this is what we've not really seen much for this game mode. Is what we want to see is dogfighting. We see a bit of flying around here. See that mini-map there. There's quite a few moving around. As we see, Gab's Lightning
like,
Storm. That's a team name I've not seen, so they must have jumped into a different team name and shooting at a couple of teams on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, Moxor raining down some shots on Ultimate Joker and Telebis. I think I said that right. Yeah, just raining down as they're trying to get back in their glider. They're going to return fire Ultimate Joker onto Gab's Lightning Storm. Yeah, I think they're just going to rain down some bullets. Moxor not with a whole lot of ammo, though. It's sub 200 at the moment with two JS9s.
Yeah.
Can't even turn around to shoot them properly, so...
Yeah, I did.
That's that. Okay, Mr. Zip Tie driving in. All right.
Yeah, I did see you mentioned that ammo event as well. I also did see he pulled out 34 points after 4 games. So that is some achievement there, Zip Tie. Bands up. You see Hockey Puck there picking up a kill. And another one as well, eliminated.
Eliminates.
Hot Drop Burrito.
I think Zip Tie is going to try to get some shots onto Clover and Hamster here. I don't think he's going to really get much going because bullet travel time for distance on the JS9 is actually, I think it's worse than the UMP. So it's going to be very hard to lead shots, which I think is what makes this particular mode really fun. Ooh,
absolutely.
Solid hit. Don't put that wing on the road, man. Clover, I think, is the pilot here. And, yeah, he's just doing... I believe they call it a spiral ascension, but and he breaks it off. So he's going to kind of skim closer to the ground as Telebis and Ultimate Joker on the ground. Hamster just tap firing against them. I don't know how much ammo he has. You know, if it works, it works. Okay. Zone is constricting. It's going to take a whole other minute to get in here. Clover in 28th place with 4 games to himself, 39 points. Okay, so my 36-point prediction from earlier is out the window. Yeah, solid performance out of Clover, who was also playing with Noah earlier.
I do like where this zone is ending because like this big track is almost like a runway, which Dells is like he's putting gliders down there for people that like lose gliders. So we have like a natural runway for people there as we see it right now. Hang on a minute, is that? Did I see? Oh, okay. I got confused with the observer file because now the new observer has your teammates and then the observer name. So it looked like there was 2 players in one. That was right. Because as Beast gets absolutely dropped by kickback there on the ground there, and there's a couple of members down. So has one of them got a self-res there? I would think.
Oh,
yes, yeah.
One of the other teammates. Yeah, there it is.
And he's shut down really quickly there as P-Dox goes down. Oh, they both have self-reses and all she wrote there happens. As Gab Lightning Storm eliminated in 13th position.
Yep. Meanwhile, Mr. ZipTie, as well as 200 FPS. Wait, they were the team earlier that was in the compound, so they're in the air now, so good for them. Ocarino doing some barrel rolls. Look at him go. Yeah, that was 1, 2. Gonna do another one. Oh, can't see that, I guess. But yeah, Ocarino doing some stunt work on his plane, so he might be a stunt pilot in his free time. That would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, this zone is actually getting much smaller now, and I think we're almost getting to the point where gliders are no longer going to be viable, which should be interesting. So I wonder if PUBG Reddit might spawn some smoke grenades toward the end of the game, just to diversify combat, if you will.
Yeah, it's possible, but I think the players will try and stay in as long as possible, and anyone on the ground could be quite as long as if they're in the open and you go silent in these things, you could just easily swoop down and just run them over. But it just seemed like a lot of players are just holding on to this last little bit of hard cover. So we're on board with Dells here, dropping a few more gliders all over the place here. But yeah, I think no one in that zone. Oh, I'm just looking at the minimap on him, but it doesn't seem like players appear on his minimap. That's why I don't see anyone for a second then.
Alright, so he just spawned another player, a glider. Probably an all chat saying get in the air. Oh, he's got a link, so I think he's killing cars. Okay, I guess that's one way to do it. Happy Little Pie coming up over the hill, and he's going to absolutely get a really good spot on Ultimate Joker and Teletubbies. Oh, it's Teletubbies. Okay. Oh! No! And then return fire from Teletubbies onto Happy Little Pie and just takes him out of the game. Happy Little Pie, man. That was a great opportunity for you, and I feel bad that opportunity did not go in your favor.
Yeah, I think he dropped the ball there. That was a jump and a half. He efficiently got rid of the first player really quickly, and then somehow whiffed his life away on that second spray and was turned on by, was it Teletubbies that I never really got the name there properly.
So, yeah. Teletubbies with the finish.
Yeah, as we're slocking around here. Nat are engaged here with Nat, sweeping past. No damage landed there. But it's
meanwhile, Skov almost out of gas. This could be the end of the glider for rapid reloaders here in just a moment. So we still have a couple teams here on the under the racetrack, excuse me, as well as Bolino coming out of the factory and about to walk into the team. Oh, Bolino taking out Skov. Bolino also taking a knock. I believe they both have an AED, but it won't matter. I think the zone will get them. Yeah, there's the flush on Bolino. Ooh, it's part of 200 FPS, but they're not eliminated. Okay, so we do have some smokes going out. I don't know who threw those.
Oh, he just managed to get it.
But...
The res was, that heal was so... I mean, I think the first aids are down to 5 seconds like here. I was just looking at the time and it just came in so quick, and he managed to do it with like a millisecond left. And I'm not sure if it'll make any difference, but he managed to just survive for a little bit longer there.
Yep, Skov just got knocked. One of the... I don't know which one of them has the AED, but I think this is the end of rapid reloaders as Mute over there takes them out.
Yeah.
Yep, Beast with the finish on both Remardier and Skov. Last man standing for Mute, though. ZipTie just takes some shots at him, and it's raining gliders from above. Okay, he's taking some shots from, I believe that was Hamster. Okay, oh, and he shoots down the plane, so that is the end of the glider for Hamster and Clover. So they're going to have to land, and hopefully not into anybody. Oh, this is the worst duo you could possibly land into, is Noah. This is the end for Hamster and Clover, I'm sure. Yep, there it is.
Absolutely sat down.
Of all the duos, this was not the one.
Yeah. That was annihilation. And we could both, I think we both just saw it as we saw the blue name tags of who built the arc. Like, oh, well, this is game over for these two. That was very unfortunate to see Ultimate Joker there taking down Dan Gamer top Mr. Zai, Ty, on the northern side of the zone. Just trying to scout out too much, but there's no scopes. Don't forget, 7-Leaf Clover picking up Iowa's Mutely. They go out in 8th position. And Please Don't Shoot Us also eliminate the Clumsy Commanders as well.
Down to our final 6 teams. Well, really 5 teams, because PUBG Reddit does count as a team currently. So everybody at this point will score some points. The last 2 points are still up for grabs. Wait, Clover and Hamster are still up? Wait a minute. How are they still up? Wait a second. They just let them get back up?
Wait, was that the team that crashed?
Oh, there's smokes in between.
That wasn't the team that crashed.
There are smokes in between them, so I wonder if PUBG Reddit saved them.
Nice shots there from
I think PUBG
Pixel
Reddit
Chicken.
may have saved Pixel Chickens here.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah,
Good
the zone
shots
is
there.
closing. I don't think you pick Hamster up. But, yeah, Wait, I just see that. Oh, Hockey Puck is still in a glider. What are you doing there? This is way too small to keep flying, dude. Okay, so yeah, he does bail his glider. I wonder if the idea was to send a glider into a squad and just hope for a
That
roadkill.
would be excellent content if he actually did that. Like a kamikaze piloted plane would be unbelievable content to see. As we see who built the arc. Doing absolute beautiful work again in game number 5. He's been stellar performer. And his teammates as well. It's not all just him as well. He's got a fantastic team and community behind him as well. They push up this hill on towards BRK at the moment. He just go down to 7-Leaf Clover, which is also a team member, I think, as well. So it's a little bit of teaming going on. I'm not going to suggest anything like that at all.
I suppose it's possible.
It's possible, but Broken Armor just go down.
Yeah, Hamster taking some shots onto Noah here. Clover. Oh, they're gonna go fist fighting. Okay, Hamster clearly not on the fist fight train. But yeah, Clover. Clover, are you gonna?
I think they're gonna let him. They're gonna let him. Yeah, we're gonna have a two-way.
I think they're gonna let him. Yeah.
This is good stuff. And then the winner is obviously gonna punch up with Dells.
All right. I don't see a whole lot of win condition for at least Pixel Chickens here.
Well, it's nice that we're going to let him to get back up to full health. Although,
they gave him a a battle ready kit, so they're going to be full heal, full boosted, and then they're just going to
go at it, right?
Are they going to 4v1 PUBG Reddit?
Maybe.
Is that the plan?
I think Dells is most likely going to get a flare gun and just shoot in the air to like give the... Yes, this is exactly what he does. He shoots in the air and then they just go hell for leather in a boxing match.
All right. In the left corner, we have Pixel Chickens, and in the other corner, we also have... Please Don't Shoot Us, a.k.a. the ARC team, and the fists come out. It is a... Is it a 1v4?
It might be a 1v4. The problem we have here
I think it's a 1v4. They get the stun on it.
I know that is who built the arc. He picked it up and you called it earlier.
He rested himself. It's just still on. It's still on. He's gonna put some free damage. Oh, and the JS9 finish. Is he gonna res himself? So does that count as 2 points against Delza?
I'm not too sure.
He just died twice.
Maybe. And who built the arc here? Just taking a bit of damage, needs to heal up, and gets that battle ready kit straight off. And we'll go back to full HP with a full boost, and now it's a 2v2 boxing match. Now they've got rid of Dells, and I think the scorecard on the right hand side did update in time as well. So here we have it. It's a SmackDown versus Raw. If you're into your wrestling here with the red v the blue, and let's see who is going to win this game number 5.
Yeah, hockey. I don't know who's pairing up with who, but they seem to be doing like a very fancy dance. Okay, Hockey Puck gonna swing at Clover as damage flies out between them. Ooh. Hockey Puck with the first down. Clover with basically no HP, but Hammy, just get in there, punch out. Come on.
Does it have a
Don't let him get the res.
Yeah,
he's in first place anyway. Just get him. Yeah. Go. Come on.
Double team him.
Okay. Oh.
One punch and he's down.
Okay, so Clover.
Ooh.
Clover's knocked. Okay, now it's just Noah versus Hammy. Who's the big man?
Oh
my God! Hamster with the hit on who built the arc. That is the end of the game. Hamster, last man standing for PUBG Reddit Season 2. Hockey Puck about to bleed out. Oh, he's gonna get the
No,
Oh, self
we're
revive.
not done.
Maybe.
We're not done.
This might not
We're
be
not
the end. We're not done. Hockey said no. I will not let you have this end. Oh, never mind.
Never mind.
But yeah, Clover with the final fist to the face. Please don't shoot us with 8 kills and 1,300 damage. Broken armor with 5 assists for the statistics leaders for game number 5. Oh wow, that was one heck of an ending, man. How many boxing matches do we have here? We had PUBG Reddit versus 4 of them.
Yeah.
So 1, we had Who Built the Ark and Hockey Puck versus Clover and Hamster. So 2, and then we had a revive. I guess we had a revive from PUBG Reddit 2. So
Yeah,
that's really
again.
2 matches in 1. Okay. Then it was Who Built the Ark, Hockey Puck versus Hamster and Clover. Then it was Clover and Hamster versus Hockey Puck. So we had 4 boxing matches in the span of, I'll say, 2.5 minutes.
We certainly
So
did, yeah.
That's not exactly how I expected today to go.
No, it was phenomenal, and it's what we expect from these custom games, where, especially the end games on the 5th one, where Delves gets to fight, and we normally just see the 1v1, but we just saw a bit of a mass brawl there, which was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, we certainly enjoy those in the custom games. So, in terms of the Delzos score, though, Gab, if you can fill me in here, I believe it's going to be like 3-4 now on the scoreboard. Delzos versus the community. I think that's correct, but oh, here we go. Oh, it's 1-5.
Oh, terrible stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Adele, my guy. That is that's what, 18.3%.
I definitely,
Oh yeah, he cheated, so that doesn't count. So you have 0 wins.
I definitely
My
feel
guy.
like he needs to let Confuzzle have a go at this, because obviously Delves is terrible at boxing in PUBG.
Oh man, dude, that's 5 in a row. Yep, might be time to hang up the gloves. I'm sorry to say, but that not a strong performance, man. And this is over the course of 2 seasons. 2.
Well,
So,
I tell you, who did
yeah,
have a strong.
I love you, buddy.
I tell you, who did have a strong performance over the 2 seasons. That is Who Built the Ark. He has been as I just don't know. He's just been phenomenal throughout the 2 seasons, and just solid, consistent throughout. And his teammates as well. And we can have a look at the leaderboard as well for that game. And there we go, with Pixel Chicken winning out there with that boxing match remain, 6 kills to them with 759 damage. Please Don't Shoot Us, who we've just mentioned there, Who Built the Ark, 4 kills apiece there, so nicely done for them with 1,339 damage, excuse me. In 3rd place, Broken Armor, also with 3 kills apiece there, so nicely done for them. And losing all matches every time is Malama, one of his other content creators with Nashri. Didn't pick up any kills, but they do pick up the points, obviously, for the placement points. So this should be able to read out, and I'd like you to take it away. You close off this entire season as you opened it up.
All right, I begrudgingly award Who Built the Ark with 1st place at 121 points. Hockey Puck, though, doing pretty good at 118. Solid performance out of him. I believe month 2, he was absolutely rocking it. I believe you were casting with Mark on that one. He was absolutely putting in the work. Lama in 3rd place at 97. A very great performance from our content creators, 1st and 3rd respectively. Nattery with 95, so a little less than Lama. I was actually rooting for her a little bit. Hamster in 5th place, 95. Solid, Hammy. Love that for you. Morax Adriana, another member of the Llama Squad. And Ocarino coming in 6th. Celianin, another Llama Squad at 77. And Zimster rounding out our top 9 at 76 points.
Yeah, I think there,
Man,
Hamster did really well. I think he came into that top 9 around game 2, maybe game 3. So for him to propel himself,
I think it's game 3.
that was really good. So well played to Hamster there.
Yeah, and just a reminder to our viewers that the players are scored based on survival time, placement, and mission challenges. So kills do not count. So even players who don't get very many kills normally can join our customs and still score really well. So always welcome invites. And which about that, our next event will actually be November 23rd, next month. So, and we're gonna have a great time. I don't know what they have in store for you. I only learned about this like the week before, so I don't know what's going to go down. I mean, what do you think, Apocalypse?
Yeah, I mean, what I do know is it's not part of a season. It's going to be a special event, and so is December as well. So we're not going to start a new season where it's going to be 3 months long. It will be a special event, and usually these are a unique game mode that we try to put on. So do please join us for them, because if it is what I'm thinking of, what Dells might do, it will be absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so do please come and join that on November the 23rd.
Yep. Yeah, what an end of the season. And just to plug it in there, and before I forget, the 500 G coin, the last one, is happening right now in the PUBG Reddit Discord. So if you want to get your last chance on 500 free G coin, got to go to the PUBG Discord, go to the custom games chat, and click that little entry button. 500 G coin might be coming your way, and I believe I want to say they draw 2 names. Let me check this really quick. No, it is one name every draw. So good luck to everyone who enters.
Yeah, good luck to them as well.
Yeah.
So I think we've had a stellar time. We've enjoyed it a lot. You know, you've done 2 of these 2 months of this season, so I'll give it to you. You know, round it off,
so
cap it off. Oh, so I actually have, right? Yeah, I totally forgot I did the middle month. But no, I'm going to give you the honours and cap this off for you. Right. It's been a brilliant night once again from the PUBG Reddit team.
All right. ASMR sign off. As we go toward the end credits, we pray that everyone has a good night. And just a special shout out to all of the casters, the observers, the producers that make this game possible. Thank you very much. And just like that, we're going to send it off. Have a good night, everybody.
An upcoming region merge, a challenging arcade mode, and some adjustments to care package goods. All this and more as we dive into the Update 32.1 patch report. First up, as you may have seen from our recent announcement, some regions around the world will be merged with this update. The main goal of this merge is to improve queue times and increase competition across the globe by bringing more players into the same games. This merge will take place when Update 32.1 goes live, and you can check out the latest region merge announcement for full details on what's happening. Next up, the fight against the Hungers continues in arcade mode with a more difficult twist. Our new mode, Hungers Left Behind, will be a much more difficult version of Survivors Left Behind, increasing the damage that Hungers do. Can you deal with these newly improved Hungers and make it to the safe zone before they seek you out? Grab your team and face the nightmare when Hungers Left Behind drops on October 10th for PC and October 17th for console. We're also making some long overdue adjustments to care package weapons, which haven't seen a significant change for quite a while. There are lots of changes here, including both buffs and nerfs, so make sure you check out the patch notes for all the changes. There's also a new Survivor Pass, the next ranked season, updates to the recall system, bug fixes, and more. So check out the patch notes for full details. Update 32.1 is here, so try out the new arcade mode, grab yourself an improved care package weapon, get ready to take on some new challengers. We'll see you on the Battlegrounds.
They come from the dark lab, the noisy cannibals. Only they can stop them. The Hunger Busters! They're back and armed to kill. Why take chances?